Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's the end of the working week, it's Sunday, and that means it is time for some good old Warframe. Good evening, Beard. Hello there indeed. How are you doing today, my man? Hopefully all good your side of the world. Oh, I did not mean to backflip there. Okay, fancy work. Oh yes, indeed. It's time to get on with our good bits and pieces today, and that means, first of all, looking at the sortie. Following on from that, I'm feeling doing a bit of boss fights and rounding off with some good endo farming as well, because, you know, I could do with a bit more endo. I have at the moment, let's see, I've got 15,000, that's not even enough to rank up a full primed mod. Hello there, astronaut. Let's see here, Beard saying, I was tired after work and accidentally did sortie and got my portion of Kuva, but I can join you if you want. I mean, it's up to you if you want to join in for the sortie or not. If you've already done it, you're more than welcome to stay out for those missions as well. It's up to you on that, my man. But yes, whilst I have this collection of things here, I don't exactly want to be selling any of these off. You know? They're pretty. Shiny. So, I need more endo without using up those. And that's going to be part of today as well. So we'll get the sortie done. We'll punch a boss in the face until I don't want to look at it anymore. And then we'll be farming up some endo so that I can get a few mods up to the ranks they really should be at, considering I'm MR24. So that is the plan for today. If you would like to join in then on today's sortie, I'm just switching over to public now. Either let me know what your username is in chat or pop yourself into the squad if you have the permission to do that, and we'll get going on today. Let's have a look at what we have in terms of our fights then. So we've got, this guy can shut up, that's what we got. We've got a hijack mission on Ceres, that's going to be loads of fun. We then follow it with Garrus doing an assault mission, radiation hazard. That's an energy mission if ever. And we round it off then with the assassination on Mars with an energy reduction. Ooh, we got some annoying missions all throughout, to be quite honest, but let's get those smashed out then as quickly as we can. Let's cheese them. And that first one then, so that was the... I've already forgotten what they were. There was a hijack in there. Which one was the hijack? Was the first one or the second one? Damn it. I looked at it just now and it's just completely left my head. It is hijack first. Alright. So yeah, hijack first. Now, I've recently discovered that there was a not so recent update to Hildren. You see, I've got this lovely little build I had put together not long after the helmet system was a thing with rebuild shields. It's not an amazing ability. It really isn't. Like, okay, yeah, you can fully restore your shields, but I have a companion that does that freely anyway. So it's not the most amazing ability, in my opinion. What is great about it, when I put this build together, is that it could be cast whilst using Aegis Storm. Hey there, Time Reaper, how you doing? So that meant I had the so-called Perma-Hover Hildren. She's immortal, she could stay in the air forever, it was great. Turns out back in November they made it where she can't use any helmet subsumed ability whilst in Aegis Storm. All of them. Including this one here. I didn't even notice. I apparently don't play Hildren enough, but I hadn't even noticed that had happened. And it's gone. And that makes me slightly sad. So, we can't do Perma-Hover Hildren, but she is still the answer when it comes to a hijack mission like this. What I'm going to do though is change that Arcane Consequence for a new Arcane I have. I've finally got around to getting Arcane Avenger. Those of you unfamiliar, Arcane Avenger, it's a 21% chance on damage, but a plus 45% crit chance to all attacks for 12 seconds. That's your primary weapon, that's your secondary weapon, that's your melee weapon, that's your exalted weapon, that's abilities that have any kind of crit stats built into them. All of them get that. Here's the thing. It's not plus 45% in the traditional sense like a mod. You put on 45%, so your 10% turns into 14.5 crit chance. No. This one's additive. That's what makes this one so different. It's just like Harrow's Covenant. So if you've got a weapon with a very, very low crit chance, but a very nice looking crit multiplier, that doesn't go from 7% to, I don't know, something like 11%? No. It goes from 7% to 52%. And that is why this is a very, very beautiful arcane. So yes, I finally got around to purchasing that. Got it on a bit of a discount, I think. Cheaper than I would have expected, so I'm happy to use that. So then, Beard, Time, Astronaut, and anyone else who dares to watch right now, let's head ourselves over into our first mission of the day. I of course have tea in hand. My usual mug seems to be in the wash. I don't know how I managed to get that mixed up, but it wasn't available to me, so I instead have a periodic table mug. Because, you know, I'm clearly not enough of a nerd already. I'm using a periodic table as a mug. But it's working. It's working. Yes, this is a very tasty arcane. I've used it just a little bit. I'm going to be using it with Lavos and Cedo as well, because it pairs very nicely with Cedo. I'll show you more about that later, I think. At least use it periodically. Hey! Hey, man, that's terrible. That's terrible. These guys are also terrible. Look at them, they fall over. You don't want to start the puns too soon though, Beard, because, you know, we've got a 3-hour stream. You keep on punning like that, before long they'll all be gone. That was terrible. I could have done that better. I'm cutting that out of the replay. It didn't happen. Oh, I messed up the sentence. It's fine. Let's just kill this Nox and blame it on him. Oh, he's an arson expert Nox. Great. I can't even just point and shoot. Oh yeah, he's gone. Nothing happened here. Let's just get this going. Let's get this going. And we got Beard running around with his wonderful... It's not quite a bold purple, it's but it's not a lilac, it's a lavender. Yeah, it's gold and lavender measure. I'm just sat on top of this Isildren because, you know, this is the one place you can sit on this thing, I think. But I don't need to move anywhere, I can just point and shoot. Flap. Stupidly easy. Almost feels like I'm cheesing it, doesn't it? Hello, dog. How you doing today? Hopefully not too cursed, although that's a bygone conclusion at this point, isn't it? Where's the enemies? Oh, they're just through the doorway. Hello! And there's no more enemies on that side. Or that side. Well, there's a couple more, but, you know, we're not counting those. The majority of them were evaporated. First day with no bugs. Well, the day is yet young, little dog. The day is yet young. We will find bugs for you, I'm sure. In fact, at this point, I'm pretty sure you not having a bug is itself a bug. That's the way it works. Ooh. Shiny loot. Oh, it's carbides. Never mind, not shiny. Ah! Now I can't get back on my perch. No. Yep. God damn it. Wanna be on my perch. There we go. Let's switch this to automatic. I can long range snipe anything. Do we see any of the enemies? It says there's one somewhere this way. Oh, never mind, he's dead. Well, what's the point of turning the foreman into a sniper if there's nothing to snipe? Are they all down there? You are nearing extraction. Whatever. There's a green door. I want to see what's there. Use caution. I am picking up traces of prostitution. Okay. That's a door to literally nowhere. The Grenadier do not have control. We have the tram. Now, on a completely unrelated note, if you've spent any time at all on the internet, you may have heard about the recent developments of GameStop stock. I'm really curious as to how this is going to pan out. Who the winners and losers really are going to be. Because I don't actually understand that much about the stock market at all. I feel like I've learnt more about it in the last couple days than I had ever in my life. Time Reaper saying, GME, I'll hold until I die. Well, now I know where your position is. Okay. If I dare ask Time, are you in for a lot of shares or like just a part? Actually, no, I'm not going to ask. That's too personal. I take back the question. That is the first mission done. Yeah, it's certainly been an experience reading over the Wall Street Bets subreddit extensively, trying to figure out what the heck this diamond hand culture stuff thing is. And yikes. Tiny amount. Okay, fair enough then, Time. Fair do. At least you're not being ridiculous about it. That's a good thing. I'm broke, you say. Ah, well. If you're already broke, you ain't got anything to lose, I guess. So there is that. There is indeed that. And on that note, we're about to do the Assault Radiation Hazard. Okay. We need to bring a suitable frame for... Ah, that's going in already. Bugger. Bugger. I'll just quickly grab this one. We're good. Rude person just starting it like that. If you want to go straight away, leave the squad. Honestly, the nerve of some people. But yeah, I've been reading into various bits about it. For those of you aware or not quite following, the best I can understand is that a bunch of companies, a few specific ones actually, well, the main players in this, but a bunch of companies, they shorted GameStop. What that means is they borrowed some shares, sold those shares, in the hopes that they can then buy those shares back later to give them back to the people they borrowed them from for cheaper. So they're basically betting ahead of time that GameStop was going to go down. And a whole bunch of people noticed that they didn't just do this a little bit, they borrowed so many shares, equivalent somehow, that they've shorted more shares than actually exist. So they own more shares than can possibly happen. So man can't stay, but I just wanted to wish you a good stream. I appreciate it, Alex. Thank you very much for popping in, and I hope you have yourself a good evening. So yeah, as I was saying, the oh, landmine. These hedge funds, as they're called, they've shorted too many stocks. They've made themselves open for manipulation, and that is exactly what's happening. Probably more than just Wall Street Bets, but Wall Street Bets, the subreddit specifically, has decided to take this as a personal vendetta against the hedge funds, and they are buying up all of the stocks, forcing these hedge funds to have to buy them much higher. Now the thing is, these hedge funds, they don't want to do that because it's literally costing them tens of billions of dollars. They don't want to touch that. And so they're trying pretty much every tactic they can think of, both legal and probably illegal, to make it where they don't have to deal with such a high price. And Wall Street Bets is not letting that happen. As Time has just said, GME, hold until I die. That's basically their entire mantra. That's what all of them are saying. Hold to the moon, yada yada yada. I don't know how this is going to end, because, again, I don't really know much, if anything, about the stock market. What I do know is that this isn't going to end cleanly. There is no clean finish to any of this. How do I get into this one? Oh, it's here. And I'm beaten to it. Okay, fair enough. As Time Reaper says, they're now crying on the news. There's all kinds of stuff going on. It's a little bit mad in every respect. Oh, disable the cannon. One's still not quite got this. There we go. So yeah, the takeaway we can really make from this, as a result, is that the hedge funds have been playing a little bit too excessively to get into such a shorter position. And there are a bunch of really mad people on Reddit, I mean mad as in insane, who seem to have acquired themselves enough capital to actually cause some problems. I don't think I want to touch that with a 50-foot barge pole, to be quite honest. I'm happy to sit back and read about it in the same way that most people read about the news in EVE Online. But yeah, there's been word as well about things going on then with AMC, with BlackBerry, Time Reaper saying Blockbuster. Although, from what bit I've managed to research, it's nowhere near as much as what's happened with, with GameStop, I should say. That's been the big of the big of the big. So yeah, GameStop's gone crazy. Or GameStop stock has gone crazy due to some peed off Redditors who have a vendetta against hedge funds. And I'm pretty sure there are other funds enjoying this moment themselves getting back in, joining in on the whole thing. Because the idea to me that it could just be Reddit seems a little bit ridiculous. There's got to be some other money playing the money, as it were. I mean, there always is. That's how these things go. So, yeah. Those of you who didn't know before, now you do. And if you did already know and are tired of hearing about it, I apologise. But I find this ridiculously interesting. Now let's try and not die. Oh, oh, so much about that. I just lost my clone and I lost my own radiation protection shield from Beard. So basically corporate sabotage. Yeah, in a sense. I mean, not so much sabotage as all-out war. With the scale of money that's going on here, this is basically a war that's been declared. It's ridiculous. It's really ridiculous. I imagine that's the hedge funds over there. That's the hedge funds. And this they thought was their shorting that got turned around on them. They thought they were going to make out like Grenadier goons, and they did. Or are currently doing. It's an ongoing thing. From what I've read, there's more to happen tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow, it's Monday. I have no idea what war is going to be, or to what extent. I don't think anyone really does. The other aspect to this all is that with the whole borrowing of shares, the longer the hedge funds hold out, the more interest they're paying to the people they borrowed the shares from, because they're holding out on something they borrowed. So it really could go any way. Any which way. And I don't know which way. Also, there's a whole side story about various apps, including one called Robinhood, just closing out access to the buying of shares, which is seemingly very, very dodgy. Again, that's the limit of my knowledge. That's the research I've done for a few hours. Because why not? What better to do on an evening, eh? Alright then. Enough talk about Wall Street and that kind of stuff for now. I'm going to dip out of that squad and re-invite Beard. There we go. Sorry me for saying they're mad because regular people aren't supposed to manipulate the market like they do. It does feel a bit one rule for me, another for thee. It really does feel that from where I'm sitting. But we now have an assassination mission to do. It is the end of the sortie in this mission, which means I'm going to pop a prediction once again. Which reward will we get? Is it going to be an Asa and Endo, or is it going to be literally anything else? So you can enter in this, not for cash, not for stocks, this is for channel points. Those spanners at the bottom of your chat there, you can use those to gamble forwards, get yourself maybe some more spanners, and use those towards the various channel point actions, if there's any bits and pieces you want to get in on. Whilst I decide, do I want to bring... Actually, you know what? This is an ideal loadout for this. I don't need anything more. Tax fraud stream when? Never. I will not commit tax fraud, so I will not support you guys in committing tax fraud. If you've got a problem with taxes, vote in the right people, is what I tried saying to people last election, and look what we got in the UK. But hey-ho, we tried. Yes, make sure you get those predictions in. You've got just over 1 minute to get your predictions in. I see a couple have gone up already. You can use as few as 10 spanners, or you can push it all the way up. Naturally, the more you gamble, the more you're going to receive if you're correct on your prediction. It's as close to 50-50 as a simple binary poll can get. Alright, so I'm going to rush on over to Lieutenant Annoying Sod with my very low energy, because it's energy reduction and I forgot that, which is why I was going to bring Lavos, but oh well. Guess we're using Wukong after all. We could summon a clone though to join in the fun. And this is going to be the last of my Cloud Walkers. Let's make it a good one. That'll do. Yeah, we're here. Cool. And a nice jump. 10 seconds left on that prediction. What do you think we're going to get from this sortie? Alright then. Come at me, mate. Slam your hammer. There it is, and we hit. And we wait. Just jump over him tauntingly. Because we can. I don't think that Condemn is going to work on this guy, but I cast it anyway because it's fun. Let's cast it down here instead. Yes, that is Harrow's Condemn on Wukong. So sue me. Dog found a Zaku bug. Well, given that Zaku is a broken Warframe, you probably just found a feature. I really dislike this fight. You basically just stand, wait for him to do one specific attack and shoot. Repeat. And if someone is becoming a Beyblade, you don't even get time to shoot. Dog says, don't think supposed to have 300 meters on his 4. No, you're not. Not ordinarily. I can't think of a way you could get it to 300 meters either, not even with the relic buff. So, it sounds like a UI bug. Yep, that was a very easy mission. Very easy in that I did... Oh, I actually did some damage, okay. But yeah, that one's done, and we get... It's an Anasa sculpture, everybody. It's an Anasa. And literally everyone thought that was going to happen, so fair enough then. There's your points back. No one bet against you. Wise move, apparently. Now, I know I said I wanted Endo today. That's not the way it's going to happen. That's going to go on the sculpture pile. That's going to join the rest of them in the orbiter. Oh. Your actions have consequences. Well, apparently I did kill him. Alright then, cool. Didn't think I did. It'd say at least I got Kuva from my run. Yeah, I mean, I'm not doing loads of Rivens myself at the moment, so I don't need the Kuva. If anything, you guys need the Kuva because of the Riven raffle we got going at the moment. Dog saying, doing Argon runs and a container with shiny opens 300 meters away. Oh, I've had that. I didn't have that with Zaku. I had that with... let me think. Yeah, it was with Lavos earlier today. I thought what had happened is that I had shot one of the one of the Explodey boys in the Infested. Not Leapers, not Chargers. One of the ones that explode, you know the one. I thought that I had damaged one and then it got teleported over, as happens to NPCs as you move through a mission. So it exploded and hit a crate there. That's what I imagine must have happened. If you're doing Argon runs though, I don't think there's any Explodey Infest on the Argon runs. I've had it happen where there are shinies popping up well outside of the scope of anything. But yes, as I was going to mention though, Riven-wise, I'm not using the Kuva, but you guys can because it is the... Am I blind? There it is, Jakuta. I was right on it, I didn't see it. So yes indeed, it is this Riven which is up for grabs at the moment. The Jatkusa Loctido. I mean, you can roll it into something else, it's unrolled. If you would like to get in on that Riven raffle right there, grab yourself a Riven raffle ticket, it's 1,200 spanners. Free to enter, get yourself a chance at that. You do of course need to have the MR to receive it, and you need to have your account on PC. Otherwise, yeah, Rivens for you. And Beard saying apparently I have 2 veiled rifle Rivens. Well, get on that then, Beard. Go on. That could be anything inside there. Whilst Beard thinks about that, the next thing on today is we're going to be going and dealing with... What's it called? You know what? I've forgotten the words. Exploiter Orb. There it is. Right, okay. You know what? Wow, that was quite a mental block. We're heading down to Fortuna. We're going to go face the Exploiter Orb. Because I need to build a second Hildren. One to feed into the Helmem system. I still haven't done that. So that needs to happen. And I really need to get some more Lazlight Torres. Because I might have told them. You know. I traded in some toroids. I was like, oh, you know what? I can get some standing. I've got toroids to throw. Yeah, this is great. Lazulite toroids, 12,000 standing. Oh, of course, yeah. Go ahead and have them, Little Duck. So I gave Little Duck all 3 of my Lazulite toroids. All 4, actually. I had 4 of them. Yeah. Turns out you need 6 to build Hildren. I knew this. That's the worst bit. I knew I needed 6. And I forgot that there were 6 Lazulite toroids. I somehow thought there was something else. So, I have 2 now. I could be at 6 now if I wasn't an idiot, but I am. So I need to do some more of that. So let's quickly invite Dog, because Dog wants to join in. There we go. So yeah, not my finest moment. Not my finest moment whatsoever. I also need to switch to different equipment. I'm going to switch on over to... Revenant. Beard saying, I'm too lazy to farm regular ones. I mean, fair do. They're annoying to farm. They really are. Right, I think this is suitable weaponry for this. Yeah. Actually, I'm going to switch over to the Icarius. It's been a very, very long time since I've used the Icarius, but I'm switching over to these. They really do need forming to be better. They're built like the old days for me. Very old kind of build on this, but it worked before, so I'm going to use it now. Prime quick draw. We're sticking with it. We're sticking with it. Whatever. Alright, now we've got everyone in the squad. Let's agree to run it. Just need Dog to do the same. The reason I'm picking up the Icarius is that whilst the Kuvanuka is great, especially for groups, it's just a little bit annoying to use when trying to catch these, what are them called? Rachnoids. The coolant Rachnoids. So instead I'm going to use the Icarius and see if that can slam into their faces a little bit better. Whilst we're loading up for this, I see that Beardface has redeemed himself a Riven Raffle ticket. That brings you up to 4. 7 tickets in. Beard's got 4 of them. So he's in a good chance there, but only a chance at getting that Jack Kusa Riven. Come on, Dog. Any second, because I don't want to force start it. It's a little bit rude. But we do also kind of need to go. You don't mind? What's this? Dog, I am bugged. Oh, for goodness sake. You must have diluted thermia in your loadout to play this mission. Ah! I can't start the mission. Alright, and now it's stuck. Alright, leave squad. I'll let's think. Time Reaper, could you set up the squad? I think we can start it if you set it up. Because I was the host of that squad there, and I don't have diluted thermia. I had one and I used it up the other day. So I think if you start it up with us, you might be good to go. I need to join him. Join Time Reaper. There we go. Those of you unaware, you can just /join people. It's fun. Surprise your clanmates. Surprise random people in Fortuna and whatnot. Just be like, hey, Bane Prime, I'm in your squad now. You can do it. I've done it. It's funny. We just need Dog as well. I can decline this now because I'm here. Dog saying, you killed me. I did no such thing. / and then join what left, says Beard. Yes. Alright, so I've accepted the mission. You can do it without the bounty. Yeah, we can actually. But just accept it, Dog, because we're here. You know, we're here, so just do it. Yeah, I'm on, Dog. Or do you need me to force click it? You know, he's here. I am. I'm forcing. You must have diluted thermia in your loadout to play this mission. Okay. Right. That's a problem. So we need to get diluted thermia. Bugger. Does anyone know if we can do it if I don't own diluted thermia and someone else kind of starts it? Like we just go to it? Does that work? I mean, there's only one way to find out, isn't there? Let's give it a try. Let's jump over this NPC. Time Reaper joined squad. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it kicked me out of the squad again, didn't it? Maybe we can start from free roam. That's what I'm hoping, Beard, yeah. So I'm inviting Beard, inviting Dog. Only kicked me out. Oh, even better. Alright, so we got everyone in the squad. Let's head out into free roam. And pray upon prayer that I actually can do this with y'all. Because if not, that's a bit frustrating. Like, oh yeah, you can get this framed by this one thing that pops up every now and then and is exceedingly tedious. Yeah. I really hope that doesn't get us in the face. Dog saying that does work. Well, we're going to find out shortly. Here we go. Soon. Soon. There we are. Oh, I'm stuck in the door. There we are. Alright, cool. So it's up over this way somewhere. It is, I think, around about here. Dog was saying I was helping someone get Hildren using my Thermia. Yeah, that's it. I know before now I've done it with someone else that uses up one Thermia at a time just for one person. It was just I didn't realise I had to have Thermia if someone else was using theirs. Here's the cave. Here's location. Alright. We pop on into this area down here. And we get ready for the others. We should be here shortly. There's Beard. Oh. Dog's on his way in. So the Exploiter Orb is a bit of an irritating boss fight, to be quite honest. It lacks a lot of the kind of visual and audio cues to let you know that what you're doing is actually the right thing. It just kind of goes, do roughly this, and eventually, yeah, maybe. It's not great. Not great in my opinion. But it's what we got. It's what we have to do to get Hildren, so we're doing it. Oh. And someone considers himself a bit of a joker as well. Thanks for that, guys. Alright, so in this location here, we get it started with this console. It requires one diluted Thermia, which I don't have, so someone else is going to have to do that. Beard says he's got stuck in Archwing. Like, stuck? Oh dear. Well. I mean, he looks out of it now. I don't know. Oh, I'm free, he says. Good. Alright, so we take out the rocks. That brings her down. And we mash up one of the vents if someone's not already done it. There we go, it freezes over. And we need to then get Thermia, which allows us to deal with her. I should probably enable my protections. So this is going to charge up and start pumping out cans of condensed Thermia, which we can throw at her face. Where is she? Oh, she's over there. Alright. Yeah, until we can actually get one of these, we can't do anything to her or about her, so it is a bit of a waiting game for a moment. Because all three of them just take time to charge. Meanwhile, the NPC's just like talking, oh no, she's iced events. Oh, what are we ever going to do? Oh wait, we can throw cans at her. Yay! You know, the most refined way of dealing with an opponent. Just throw goop at them. Here we go. What we need to do is... She's going to drop down in a moment, I think. Yep, there it is. Throw it up to there. And we miss. Because it put me on the Icarius for some reason. Okay. Steel Path? Are we on Steel Path? No, we're not on Steel Path. It's level 50 orb. This isn't Steel Path. Is it? No, I'm pretty sure it's not. Let's see. Oh, yeah, the level 130 Might Ragnoids. Okay, it might actually be Steel Path. Whoops! That's not good. Where'd the can go? Right. Cool, so we've made this as difficult as possible. That's, wasn't intentional. Didn't think it would even happen that way. Didn't think it could. And now I have a Lich here. Excellent. Oh, this is all going well, isn't it? This is all going well. It's switched me to the Icarius and keeping me on it when I throw a can. The Icarius, which is homing rockets, so isn't used for targeting cans. Alright. Lob that up. Oh, that works. There we go. I need to recharge this. So we take it out an event. Only a couple more to go. Yeah, I don't know why. I know it's obviously because I've come down to here on Steel Path, which is not the greatest. I don't know why she's level 50 when the rest of these aren't then. That's weird to me. Still, whoever is Nezha could easily use their 4 and then their 2. And that would lock up below the Ragnoids and give us loads of health and energy orbs. Do you know that's a thing we could use? But yeah, the Icarius is not suitable for this. Beard saying he has Warcry on 2. Oh, great! Alright, we're screwed. We are completely and utterly screwed. We need to get it down from there, don't we? Do we get it down from there by shooting all of these little things down here? Alright, switching to mech. Mech don't die so easy. I think. Oh, a Lich is done. They pieced out. They're having none of this. I'm not actually sure which bit I'm supposed to be shooting. And Dog's saying his DNA is swapped. How the heck did you manage that? How, Dog? Alright, cool. She's on her way out. We need to go out as well then. With that, I take flight. Alright. So we're on our way. We're on our way. We can do this. We head on out into the Orb Vallis. We need to constantly just kind of screw up this big ol' orb and eventually take the win. That's the plan. We can do this. All without dying too many times because we've put it onto Steel Path. You know, just everyday stuff. It's no problem. Also exceedingly long load times because YOLO. Don't use up all your energy. You're going to need some of that kinetic plating. It's Steel Path. Time says he sees Ken laid down. I'm definitely not laid down right now. Okay. So out we go. And there she is. Still level 50. Alright, so all the enemies except for her are going to be stupidly high level. Which means the Icarius, if I just demonstrate right now, is actually still kind of okay, unless someone else was attacking that. I think someone else was attacking that. Yeah, it's not going to do the job, is it? Alright, so we're just keeping the heat on for now. That we can most certainly do. I'm going to take a quick spin with this. Give me an idea as to how many enemies, but the angle didn't quite work for that. Either that red one was dead, and that's not likely. Alright, cool. Just fracturing the terrain. We know this next step. Grab canisters, fill them up, take them over to her, smack her in the face with them. It says shoot the canister. Honestly, I just don't. You know, I just don't. It still works not shooting it. It's not as efficient, but trying to shoot these blasted canisters when it keeps on leaving me on my secondary just because I picked up a canister, yeah, nah. And you see, we're getting through. Who needs to worry about Steel Path? Oh, nope, the Icarus is not very good at shooting that. Let's use the Fulmin. There we go. We grab this, and it's time to heat her up again. Let's go. Where's the next Arachnoid? Ah, there's a spider bot. Oh, for goodness sake. There we are. Alright, so we get a couple spiders, we go get the Thermia. Check. We bring it back. And lob it in her face. Or somewhere in her general direction. You know, face isn't required for this. Oh dear. Icarus is not the right weapon for here. Yo, 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 yo. Stop. Huh, I thought that would have killed it. It didn't. Alright. Smack it with some... Oh, damn it. No, that's coolant. I forgot to charge it. My bad. There we go. Let's actually go fill up this one. Oh, there we go. That was rather convenient. Damn it! That was slightly less convenient because someone took it from me. There we go. Okay. That's so weird to me. I just watched that happen. She was on like 40% heat and it just suddenly shot up to 100%. What's that about? Come on. Come on. What even is the point of that that bar just jumping around like that? Alright, so we want to shoot her at this stage. Get some damage on that bit there. Re-up my defenses. Oh wow, she burns through those. Literally. Pun absolutely intended. But yeah, that's not very nice of her. So we'll just continue to be nasty back. Have some heat goo, which did absolutely nothing. Because she's cooling herself down. Let's get this here. Grab the can. Throw the can. Pop. That one emptied itself, so we didn't stop it in time. No victory for us there. But we can go get this one. Aided by the speed boost from Volt. Thank you, I presume, time. It then takes the canister anyway, so whatever. Dog's having all manner of issues at the moment. We'll just leave them to that. I missed pretty much every shot there that was important. Go me. We're not getting these guys before they arrive, and that's really annoying. Come on, spawn some more here. I know you want to. The moment I look away, they spawn like 50 on this side. Where are they? Where are they? I mean, the good news for us is that whilst they're not here, she's heating up. Where are they? Oh. Okay, just a mower instead. Come on. Oh, there's some. They're all spawning on this side now. There we go. There's some fractures over here. Oh. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, just casually close them. We'll just get this one instead. There we go. Yeah, I know, I'm bringing. Here we go. Chill. Alright, I actually saw the HP bar, or heat bar, blink for a moment there. So that counts. Someone else is doing the same. We need more arachnoids. There's one. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where do you think you're going? I've just noticed that guy's level 30. Yeah. Despite the fact that it's Steel Path, these guys are level 30. Oh. There goes a head, I guess. And then we just shoot for a bit. Not what I wanted to do. There we go. Yay! GG. 15 minutes for that. Yikes. Well, it's still Path, so it's fine. Give us our rewards. Give. Grab what you can. Where are they? Ah, here it is. Alright. G's gonna blow up. But I'm Revenant, so I survive. Ooh, shocking step ephemera. Alright. Alright. Nice. And now we do it again. I'm back in, and I'm gonna guess that's someone's Archwing doing weird stuff. Ta-da! Here she knows. See? Steel Path, no problem. We got it down easy, haven't we? Easy mode. Ish. But yeah, I'm getting rid of the Icarus. The Icarus is not suitable for that. I need something suitable to shoot the canisters with. I think the Comac's probably the answer. Nice hand shotgun. Alright, now we just wait for it to load through. And we're Gucci. There we are. Mission complete. How much of that was load time, I wonder? But we get a few bits and pieces. We've got a toroid, got some gems. Hildren New Optics Blueprint, which I don't need. But there's the important bit, the toroid. And 199 credits. Thanks, game, thanks. I'm going to hope and assume that that's incorrect, because that's just stupid if true. So, we are ready to do it again. Just going to quickly swap over to the Comac on this, like I said. Dog's left the squad. Yeah, fair do, dog. I'm going to assume he crashed, given that he didn't actually say goodbye or anything. I'll give him a moment. I'm presuming, Beard, time you're both in for another round. Anything from Dog? Okay, maybe he was actually... Yeah, he crashed. He's not online anymore. Oh, right. The Gorse colours scared him. Hey, he's not online, so... Hopefully he'll be back with us very shortly. We don't know how long that's going to be, because he's also not popped onto Twitch yet, so it could actually be his internet altogether. So, you know what, guys? I'm going to switch this to friends only. He'll be able to join us in. Let's get loading the next one. If it's something quick, he'll be able to join in. If it's not something quick, then, well, he won't be able to join in. That's, you know, kind of par for the course, really. It's what you expect. Goes without saying. Not Steel Path, please. Oh. We should probably, exit fully then. I mean, are you sure you don't want Steel Path, you know? Alright, alright, alright. I thought we were handling, but you don't want Steel Path? Okay. Okay. Go for a run, says Dog. Yeah, fair do. Yeah, we'll need to dip out. I'll need to go back to the orbiter, switch off Steel Path, and then we can do this. My bad. Just gonna cut the door. Mission complete! Way! Look at all those generous rewards we got in 44 seconds on the play, on the orb there. Amazing work, isn't it? Alright, so let's switch us off that. There we go, much better. And I'm going to go straight to Orb Valis, and then I'll invite everyone in. I'm just going to go there first, then bring him in. I'll say my PC basically did ding dong, Steam is gone. You know what, I'm not even going to ask at this point. I'm not going to ask. Cool, we got Beard here. Let's bring in Time. Never mind, we got Time here. Alright, cool. I'll just fly over. Ow. Bump my head. So, I believe it is... Yeah, it's about there. Good day, all good, no life as people. Hello, Only Ceres. I remember... Oh, wait. You said... I've forgotten what name you wanted me to call you. It's been a while. Ah, was it just Ceres? It was Ceres. Yeah, Ceres. I think. Sam Reaper say I use the standalone installer. Yeah, me too. I don't actually run it through Steam at all. I use Steam to launch the launcher, which allows me to use the Steam overlay, but I don't use Steam. No, says not Ceres. Okay. Then I've completely forgotten. What nickname am I supposed to be calling you other than the nickname you've got? I'm fairly certain it was you who told me to use a specific way to say it. Oh, and we're starting. You know what? Little Duck, not Little Duck, Zood? You know what, Zood? I fully agree with you. Why can't I remember their names? Hey, gotta take this down. Oh, okay. S from sorry. E from ember. Yeah, sir. Iced up vents. Now we wait for a bit, I guess. Let's just re-up this. R from raw. Okay. Ruh. Ruh. We're on our way there. Set. The real question is, will the third spider event be a fight? A from always. Always has two different A's in it when you spell it correctly. Because I don't know of the word always in English. It might be a Welsh word. I'm going to guess you mean the A is in O. And S from Sarins. So... Seras. Seras. I thought that was what I said. Seros. Always Seros. I'm giving up. I'm sorry, I'm giving up. I'm just gonna throw this can and do no better than when I had the Icarius, apparently. Alright. I'm sorry, but you genuinely made it too complicated for me there. And please don't break out the phonetic, what's it? Not phonetic alphabet, the pronunciation letters that some websites use. First time was best, Saras. I thought Saras was what I said, Saras. America? Or am I supposed to pronounce it like the Americans do? Because I don't really know where I'm going with that. Oh, I just realised it wasn't open. There we go. That's that one done. No, stop shooting me. Oh, come on, as if I run out of ammo on that. There we go. Any more vents? This one over here. Oh, tornado. Storming, strike, trash. No, it's no problem at all. It's just pronunciation is hard at the best of times. It's even harder across cultures because around the world we never really agreed what letters say what. We just kind of say stuff. I mean, look at the mess, which is comparing the English alphabet to the Welsh alphabet to the Polish alphabet. There's just no correlation. And yet we're all saying we're using the same letters mostly. It's a joke. So don't you worry about it. If you want a good say Saras, look anime Van Helsing. Van Helsing. Van Saras. I don't. It's the thing is I don't know where I'm supposed to be putting the stress. There we go. Is it Saras or Seras? I think we mentioned that the stress was on the second syllable. I don't know if that's just me being me. However, we've got events, so there we go. 3 up our defences. Are these always here? There's one always there, where they know. 2 attempt was good. Oh, second attempt. I can't remember what the second attempt was. Unless you mean like seconds. The second syllable. Saras. Is it? Okay. Saros. Is the stress on the sir? The Saros. Saros. Okay, got it. The S, like in sugar. A. Pronounce like air. Okay. If I'm getting it wrong again, then you're gonna have to give me a fuller sentence. Like, is it the stress on the sir? I'm gonna get this. What am I stressing? Which bit? So, but it's in word. I mean, I'm not familiar with it as an English word. I don't know every English word, but I'm not familiar with that one, so it doesn't really help me, sorry. Said the S, like in Sarin, E like in Ember, R like in Raw, A like always, and S like Sarin, and that really doesn't get me there. It feels like this is a bit, to be quite honest, because I'm no clue. What's the definition of this word then? We can have a look in just a moment, but I'm happy for you to share. It is your name after all. What is the definition of it? Because that might help me out. In understanding the word, its etymology, I can get closer to the proper pronunciation. Oh, need to shoot the orb for a bit. Somewhere. It's a lot easier last time, is it? Oh, never mind. Whatever. I think I was using the punch through to just not have to aim correctly last time. Oh well. Did anyone else see that bug out, like, massively? Very bad on English, not good understanding of all words. No, don't worry about it. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. It goes both ways. I'm not understanding for yourself either. So it's not just on you. Don't worry, don't worry. If I knew more languages, I would probably be better at pronouncing things. I don't, so I'm not. So don't you worry about it. But after this, I will, if I remember, have a look at the definition of the word. Because I want to know. And if it's an English word, I should certainly at least try and learn that side of things. And the Comac is definitely a good choice for this. The Comac is much, much better at shooting those cans. Because, you know, it's a shotgun. I mean, of course, skeet shooting, it's the winner. Go. Okay, I'm shooting the canister, but it doesn't seem to be raising a heat bar any faster than just kind of lobbing it in her face. And then it suddenly fills, because that's how it works. Oh, yeah. When it comes to pronunciation overall, English is terrible for it. I mean, come on, just look at some of the names of frames. People get stuck on things like Mesa or Nezha. A friend of mine still tells me Nezha's wrong, but as best as I can research, that's how it's pronounced. So really, if we can't even get a proper explanation as to how to pronounce correctly the names of some Warframes, names overall, we're always going to suck with. It's just the result. Some people tried making unified languages. All they ended up doing was making yet more languages. That didn't quite work out either. Turns out you can't make a perfect language and get everyone to agree to it. People don't do that. Who'd have thunk it? Heck, just look at the abuse as a language meme culture does on a regular basis. Nope. They steal words like Time Reaper steals canisters. English writing is so hard. Oh, ain't that the truth? But it can be understood through thorough thought, though. Yeah, try spelling that one out first time if you're new to the language. Mine, says Time Reaper. Ha! Only yours because you stole it. Can we have some fractures, please? Can you break the ground? I don't want to go to that one. It's all the way over there. Make some closer, please. Close. No? No, you're just gonna... Is that what does it? Oh, here we go. Patience is a virtue. My wonderful, wonderful viewers. Patience is a virtue. You wait, and they will spawn it on you, and the temperature's going down. Damn it! Let's re-up my defences. Grab this. Lob it at her face. And do it again. Wait, is there any more arachnoids here? Ah, there's one. Oh, we don't need to. We're on to the very, very last bit where we just shoot for a few times and then pick up some loot. I wonder if my carrier survives. Hey, it has! You just hear multiple people just call down their mechs. Easy. And we did that one in 13 minutes. Alright. 2 minutes faster for a little bit more coordination and not being on Steel Path. I'm actually kind of impressed we managed to say it so well with... managed to do it so well on Steel Path. Where's the loot? Give us a loot. There's a loot. Lots of good stuff. Alright, now let's get out of here. Light! And 3 squad, yeah. Yeah, that's a good point there, Beard. 3-man squad. Oh wow, that's an explosion, huh? Like we spell, say suck, but spell suck. Why write and need the C? Yeah. We do a lot of things like that. We have this whole silent E throughout a lot of our words, which just changes the letters in the word when we could just use, you know, more appropriate letters. We do that. I mean, we've got the word Q. That's a fun one. Because it's just got the letter Q, and then 4 other letters waiting its turn. It's a right mess. Everything about it's a mess. So if you ever struggle with spelling in English, honestly, don't feel bad about it. Basically, everyone who speaks English struggles with the spelling of English. As Time Reaper demonstrates, Q just goes on forever, yeah. We have calamities the likes of pneumonia, of pterodactyl, tsunami. Words that just shouldn't. We have to come up with various just little sayings and whatnot to remember how to spell words, because some of them just don't make any sense. Accommodation is big enough to accommodate double C and double M, because we're like, well, that's how we're going to remember it. Yeah. And it's okay to have little songs and whatnot to try and remember place names. Mississippi, M-I-S-S-I-S-S-I-P-I. Because place names are weird, but English in general is just an absolute mess. It really is. I mean, look how many people struggle to pronounce my username. The number of channels we've raided where they go, hey, thanks there to Kengineer? The Kennedy, thank you, Ken. They just give up. Very few people get it right first time because English is so weird. You can't see the engineering half the time. So many other words just don't play fair like that. They just don't. Anyway, enough of that right now. Beard has redeemed pick a random frame. Oh, okay. We're about to go in for another boss mission, so I guess we're going to have a random frame now. Let's do that. I'm going to switch us over to that there. Okay then, so there it is. Was there a hotfix? No, there wasn't a hotfix to my knowledge, dog. We've not been kicked out. So, Beard, am I rolling this for you as well as for me? And for you as well? Alright, cool. Let's have a look then. We have got, for me... Oh, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. No! I've got Banshee! Oh, the frame that has literally no defensive capability whatsoever. None. For this! Ah! Oh no. Okay, well, this is going to be a bit fun. Yep. Let's see what we get for you then, Mr. Beardface. Let's see what we get for you. You're going to be bringing Mesa, one of the tankiest frames in the game. Fair trade. Time Reaper saying, afraid to ask for a roll. Well, you know what, Time? I'm going to spin one for you, and you can decide if you're a coward or not. Sound fair? I think that's pretty fair. Let's do it. Here's your one then, Time. If you feel like going for it or not, you're going to be using another tanky frame. Alright, you guys are picking me up. You guys are picking me up. Baruch. More like if I have it this time. Oh, so you've not got Baruch. Okay, well, that doesn't work for us, does it, Time? Alright. Only Sarah is saying Nyx. So, come on then, Time. Do you have Nyx? And whilst you think about that, I'm going to quickly check. Ceres. Define Ceres. Plural of serum. I've always heard it as serums. Gotta say, that's not exactly rocking the definition there. Fire Reaper saying no, subsumed. How do you not have a Nyx? There's both Nyx and Nyx Prime. Nyx you can get in 3 minutes from Forrid. Alright, let's try this again for you, time. Let's see if we can get a frame you actually have. What do you have? Don't tell me you have basically Gorse and Volt. Alright, you've got to have a Vauban. Come on, Time Reaper, you've got to have a Vauban. Same me take Nyx. Unfortunately, I can't switch to Nyx right now because Beard used Redeem Pick a Frame. Pick a random frame even, so that's why we're on the spinner here. So if you want me to use a specific frame for a mission, you do need to use the channel points option, the spanners down the bottom. You select that there, and if you want to pick a frame directly, you've got the option. Or if you want to use the spinner here, you've got the option to do it that way as well. So yes, Time Reaper, you've got to use Vauban. Use those channel points. Oh, didn't mean to do that. There we go. Dog say I don't have Nyx either because of reasons. Well, fix it. Frankly, fix it. Or it is not hard to kill. Fix it. Okay, need to play with you. No, to get the spanners, you don't need to play. You just need to watch the stream.
Another satisfied customer.
Oh, there you go. Following, you do get 300 spanners, absolutely. And thank you very much for the follow there. Glad you're enjoying yourself. That'll give you enough then to pick a frame for an upcoming mission, or you can hold on to them, use them for something else as you please as well. Now, I'm going to make a quick little prediction before we go on into this, or rather, give you guys a prediction to choose from. So, how many times am I going down? Remember, I'm going to be using Banshee. I'll be using Banshee Prime, but still, she's Banshee. So, do you think it'll be less than 3 times? Or do you think it'll be 3 or more times? I'm going to give you 5 minutes on that there. There's your prediction. You can gamble as many or as few channel points, those spanners, as you'd like. I don't think I'm going to be too survivable in this. Let's see what build we got for Banshee at the moment. Probably nothing amazing. Let's have a look. Oh, that's actually a reasonably tanky build. I say reasonably, it's still probably terrible. 0, alright. If you think it's going to be 0, pop your prediction onto that then. You can gamble as many or as little channel points as you want. The minimum is 10, but I mean, you get 10 for watching for a couple minutes. So if you don't have 10, hi, welcome to the channel. So yeah, this is the build I'm going to be using, I think. Arcane Energize, Arcane Consequence. I'm going to switch out Consequence here for Grace, because that might just give me a little bit more health, which would be good. That would be good, you know, bit of recovery. But yeah, this is Banshee. She's Banshee is not tanky. No. Banshee is not tanky. Now, Dog, are you joining in with us? Before I just walk in that doorway, are you actually online? Dog's not online. Okay. Banshee squish. Yeah, Banshee is very squish. I don't think there is another frame in the game that has no form of tanking or any form of was it invisibility or stealth. Banshee's only stealth is silence, and that doesn't work for boss fights at all. It just doesn't. Yes, tanky need only know how to play. Well, I'd love to know how you can tank stuff with pure silence. I'd love to know, because Banshee doesn't do that. She is not good at this. I'm too far this way. Here we go, heading on down. Need augment. I think she's got Savage Silence, that's for finishers. She's got a Sonic Boom one, I forget exactly how that one works out. We've got a Resonating one. That one just sends out sonar again. She's got resonating quake. That just makes quake a big push. None of that's tank. No, none of that is tank.
Home again. Deck 12. Most of the old SU never made it out. Legs as folks.
Just waiting.
It broke her, you know?
Wait.
We'll try getting
Wait. Time Reaper. Duck.
places they never existed.
Hold crouch.
Soon, I hear them.
Oh, what is that? Look at that. We're not waiting for the objective if we crouch. The objective hitbox is above our heads here. What? What? 20% more damage on 4th ability. With Augment. 20 times more damage, but that's specifically for her 4th ability, and that's not tank. It makes her 4th ability just do a single burst of damage, which reduces as distance increases. So it's not that damage all the way out to maximum range. That's not a tank one at all. It works as a small nuke, but not as a tank. This is like a hidden boss fight. It's not entirely hidden, but yeah, it's a boss fight. You get access to it once you've got some diluted thermia, or friends who have diluted thermia because you can't be bothered to do it yourself. And I can't be bothered, so yeah. But it's a boss fight. We take out these vents. Oh, there we go. Someone's taken out one vent. So now we wait for a bit. And then we get access to some condensed thermia, which we can use to thaw out those vents. And I'm going to use silence now. It's just going to create a little bit of stunning. It's not going to be great, but it's something. Oh, the cold procs on this mission are the absolute worst. Look at how slow that made me. Also, apparently this is Yeet Banshee because I have infested mobility on her. So we're going to be launching ourselves around a bit. Beard's gone down. Beard died? What? Yo, 7 Banzai. Hello there. Still no fox? No, sorry, dog. Still no fox. And yes, sonar, it's a nice idea. Except it's not really going to help here because it's a boss fight. Oh god, oh god, oh god. No, no, not like this. Ooh, okay. Okay, okay. Nearly died. Nearly died. But we're good, we're good. Okay. That was a bit saucy. We're alive. We're alive. Get to here. Oh my god, my fire rate is so low because of these cold procs. But I don't want to roll randomly because I need to have rolling guard to not die. This is going to be great. Oh, and there's the cold procs again. Look at this. Look at... What is that? Oh god. Roll. Well, that'll clear the cold procs, but I needed to roll because Arachnoid just suddenly launched at my face. No, 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 not the cold procs. I avoided it. When you play on boss, yes, you need fast hand. What? Time Reaper died. Oh dear. Beard's dead again. Are we? We're not on Steel Path, are we? No, we're not. I'm too busy looking at why these guys are dying with their tanky frames, and I die in my one. Damn it, that's one down. All right. Oh. Tornado, get away from that. Where is that big spider? She's up there. Can I get this up to her from here? Oh, I did! Yes! Let's roll. Yes! For once, I can actually throw. You play, don't look at chat. Use operator. No, 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 I'm going to be looking at chat. I'm streaming. I'm not going to just ignore you guys. If I go down, well, tough titties. That's what I get for being bad at the game. Yeah, I got another vent from down here. That's good news. Thank you, Banzai. I think so too. It was a nice throw. And now I'm risking dying. No, 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 not another tornado. No tornadoes. Alright. Which vent do we need to blow up, if any? Is there any? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. We got the vents. Sweet. So she's going to climb out of here now. And we go on to the next stage. Let's go. We head on out of here. And no one kill what Spider Zero? What? Also, dog asking, are we supposed to have the stay in your room option? You are not supposed to have that. That should have gone away. Why is it still there? It's... yeah, it's there. Alright, cool. Let me fix that. That was from Among Us. Bam. Alright, fixed. Thanks for catching that, dog. There's no easy way to group up the, what's it, the different channel point rewards. So I just have to go through them each stream to make sure they're the ones for the right game, and I missed that one this time. My bad. Alright, I've accidentally just used my rolling guard, so I hope I don't get shot at now. I don't done what mission? Sorry? Gonna have to try that one again there, sorry, Saras. It's saying apparently something nulls my Shatter Shield. Oh. Wait, Shatter Shield doesn't work against melee attack speed. That's what it is. The Rachnoids, the spinny Rachnoids, they're melee. That's why they're killing you. You have to dodge those ones or kill them. Oh, she's about to heat up. There it is. Bam! Purple Energy Banshee in for the kill. Yeah, dude, watch out for the melees. Okay, so now we need to heat her up again after shooting through here. Switch to semi modes, then I don't have to aim. Bam! Not once did you do this mission. Oh, okay. I mean, it's not the most fun mission, I'll be quite honest. I'm just doing it to get Hildren. Well, get another Hildren to put into Helminth. I originally bought my first Hildren with Platinum because the alternative option was going through the massive grind. And I needed Hildren to put out a video about her and other frames. So I bought her with that. This is the first time I'm actually farming this mission. Or rather, farming the end of it. This is the first time I'm going through the full farming cycle. I did do 3 of the missions a long while ago. Without much issue, I got all 3 Hildren parts. And I needed to do 3 more, then I'd have been able to build Hildren. I then accidentally sold off most of the toroids that I needed. That was not a smart move. So we're having to do this more than I needed to because I'm an idiot, basically. But the good news is we can actually hit that. That works. Pillage is really good on Banshee. Could be. Yeah, that would be a way to put tank on Banshee. Tank, armor strip. Oh, don't kill me. As well as on many other frames. Oh, yeah. Let's think. I think Harrow would really benefit from that as well. Because Harrow, you can use his Condemn, his first ability, to chain up enemies. Yeah, a bit of crowd control there, as well as getting the shields. But instead, you could gain shields to use with his second ability through Pillage. You lose your crowd control, but you gain armor strip. I think that would work well for Harrow. Alright, we need to get some more of these Rachnoids. Time Reaper's got that one. I'm gonna get the one I just saw over here. Ah! Spotted you. Haha! And then we need to fill this up with some more coolant. No, thermia, the opposite of coolant. There we go. And then we chuck it at her face. There we go, look at that. Beautiful. Pillage Saren is not good, says Dog. I'll bear that in mind. I hadn't considered using it on Saren. You know, she has a regenerative option already in Regenerative Bolt. That augment. With Saren as well, you've got, well, multiple clear statuses, so you don't need to worry about that. And she can armor strip. No. And she can armor strip quite confidently using her spores, because corrosives. So I wouldn't have considered it for Saren, to be quite honest. She already does what Pillage does for them. Oops, I threw that away because I got fire in my face, so I panicked. Saren has a decent kit, don't think Saren needs other abilities. Yeah, pretty much. The only thing I would say is that her Molt, you can throw that out for something else. Say, for example, Well of Life. That can work out well for Saren. Otherwise, yeah, you're right. She's got a good kit, it works well with itself. The other thing you could do, if you need like lots of different damage types at once, is that you can switch out... for example, well, again, her Molt I think would be the best one, to Smite. And that'll give you radiation. Yeah, if you want to free up Regenerative Molt, yeah. Well of Life can do very well. It's also stronger than Molt, because Molt has a fixed HP regen, whereas Well of Life, it's based on lifesteals. You just shoot and you win. That works out in your favour. Dog's saying my builds are chaotic, so I just test max things. I mean, fair do, fair do. You learn new things by trying them out. What frame? Regenerative Molt and Molt itself, that comes with Saren. Well of Life comes from Trinity. Oh, here we go. Molt draws aggro. Yes, it does draw aggro. It does do that. I typically, however, use radiation procs for that. You just spam radiation over everyone. Who needs Molt? That one shot. That felt like one shot. Whoops. Hooray! Banshee survived. I only went down once, which is actually the same as these guys, isn't it? Oh, Bid went down twice. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Beard is Mesa. Banshee officially died less than Mesa. Beard, what are you doing? What are you doing? Where's my loot? Where's my loot? Where's my loot? Where's my loot? There's my loot. Let's go. Did we get the Toroid? Ah! Ah, okay, now I die twice. I didn't expect it to have multiple explosions. Did I get the Toroid? Or do we get that in a moment? Please tell me I got the Toroid. Oh, there it is. Okay. It just didn't want to pick up. That's nice. There we go. I was wondering, like, every other time it had popped up, but I got it, I got it. We're all good. Doc saying Thermal Sunder for Molt and Healing Return melee is my main style for Saren. I mean, I can see that, but I don't know about Thermal Sunder, to be honest. Like, Saren's already got a lot of solid damage options. I don't know that Thermal Sunder is really doing a lot. But there we go. Banshee died twice. Once during the fight and once after the fight, because that explosion had multiple shockwaves to it. I didn't realise that. But yeah, prediction outcome. How many times do I die? Less than 3 times. Boom! Astronaut says, I'm going to go, might come back though. Yeah, that's fine. If you come back again soon, hope to see you then. We're live until 10 o'clock UK time, so that's 10 PM UTC, or just GMT plus 0. Otherwise, I'll catch you again later on. There we go. So that is, let's see then. 1.8 thousand spanners just been split between Time Reaper and Kitaxi, there you go. Happy days for you two. I'm saying thermal is for condition. Oh yeah, for condition overload. I mean, fair do, fair do. Although, you could just use a Cedo. You know, that's going to just pop out a load of status. The Cedo or the Kuvanuka, either of those will give you plenty of status these days. Yeah, Saren's not my favourite frame to play either. Time Reaper say I'm going to have dinner, catch later. That's absolutely fine time. Thanks for joining in so far. I see Dog has joined himself into the squad. If anyone else would like to join in, you do need to be on PC and you do need to be able to survive a boss fight. Otherwise, yeah, we're open with one more slot if you would like to join in on this boss fight. How many more of these toroids do I need? I need one, so we're going for one more run. I'm just going to give you guys a minute if anyone would like to join in whilst I figure out what equipment I want to bring on this last run. I'm up, says 7 Banzai. Alright, cool. What's your in-game username? I'll invite you in. Let's see. I'm going to bring... N7 Banzai's the name. Alright, let's sort that first. Invite... N7 Banzai. Boom, there you go. You know what? I'm going to use a frame I basically never use. I'm going to bring a Naros. Let's check on what we've got here. I've got power donation just because I don't need the strength. Let's give it to someone else. Why not? Actually, no. I know what this was. This was a troll build. I don't want to use this one. No. A Umbral build with loads of health. Sounds good. 6,555 health. I'm sure we can take this higher, can't we? Yeah, we can. Alright. Got any more health we can put onto this, you know? Let's have a look. I mean... Ooh... This Kindness Carapace, I've already got that on though. I think this is actually as high as I can take it right now. Nope, Gladiator Resolve. There we go. There we go. 8,855 health. That's looking pretty juicy. Let's get some Arcane Grace on here. Arcane Energize. Nah, I'm going to use Arcane Avenger. Carnus mods. Yeah, Armor and Health and Carapace Armor and Health. I've got those two here. I'm missing one from the group of health mods, but I've got those two on there. Beard saying if someone wants to join in too, I can give my place. If anyone else did want to join in. We got Gorse, Nezha, and Naros. This is not a build I would recommend to anyone, by the way. This is an absolutely ridiculous build. Don't do this. But if you are going to do this, it's hilarious. Also, I'm going to switch that around there, because I think... Oh, Rage doesn't quite fit that. Do I have something suitable to put into here? Maybe... Oh, you know what? I'll just put in the broken continuity. Why not? Sod it. Sod it. Adaptation. Oh, yes. I don't have adaptation on here, do I? Ah. Good shout. Good shout. Yes. Right. We want you... Where is it? There it is. Here instead. I'll take off the Saxon because it's just a small amount of health and armor. That's going to give a lot more resistance. That's a very good shout there. Thank you. We do lose a bit of health, lose a little bit of the meme, but you know, that's kind of necessary for this. Also, we're going to be fast with 3 sprint boosts. Oh. Oh, okay. We're doing that, are we? Subsume Chroma for more health? Could do, but I don't actually use Inaros enough to justify the resource cost at this point. But what I can do is take off that sprint boost. Quadruple sprint boost. Let's do this. Alright, let's go. This is the way, people. This is the way. Speed Inaros. Oh, this is the dumbest build. The dumbest. Meme speed, let's go. Damn right. Maybe I should subsume Infested Mobility on Inaros for this kind of thing. Oh, dear, dear, dear. Alright. Who are we waiting on? We've got Banzai, we've got Dog, yep. Beard's here now. Alright, cool. Ken, you're the Green Power Ranger. Apparently so. Alright. And coaction drift as well from Beardface. Oh, yeah, I should have done that as well. Oh well. Noom. Somewhere off over this way, isn't it? There. I always forget roughly which way I need to go. Here we go. Down to the cave. Make our way in. Let's do this. Naros has never felt so free.
Home again. Deck 12.
Well, time to just consume my own life for a bit.
Never made it out. Legs is focused. Unsuit sisters.
Dog saying, I think I'll leave not to waste time. Oh,
We'll try getting through her.
okay.
She insists they
Oh, don't potato on leisure. Oh, well, fair enough then, dog. I mean, yeah, Leisure's not really that great without potato. Most frames are pretty terrible without one. So fair enough, dog, fair enough. Only serious, I'm somehow don't like Venus. I'm max standing but can't do missions. Not sure what's going on there for you, my man. Wish I could help, but no idea at all. Oh, dog got kicked for unresponsive pings. Wow. Yikes. There we go. Let's bring her down. She'll expose one of those juicy vents. And we'll make her pay for that. Now she's going to freeze up the others. And we just kind of hold for a bit. Yeah. Well, my health is just holding at max for the moment. Okay, it just dips a moment below and then goes back to 8337. Ah, Grace ran out. They're like mobs and missions. Alright. They're trying to kill me. They're really trying, and it's just not working. You know, it's just such a lazy tank. It's great. Oh, and Beard's down. What's Beard brought? Beard brought Nezha and went down. Hold still, Beard. I got ya. I got ya. There you go. Wait. No! Beard! You must have hit respawn just as I got you, because I've got instant respawn. Damn it, Beard! Alright. How's my throwing arm? Let's try. Oh, she dodged. She dodged. That's illegal. Alright. Time to take my slow yet immortal ass over here. And try again. Thanks for the cold, love. Appreciate it. Alright, there's some nice vents. Chuck it. Hey, look at that. Not quite down. Yo, there's a lot of nasties over here. Come at me. I am immortal Inaros and you can do nothing. Hate the sudden drop, says Beard. Yeah, me too. The way that thing just jumps down. Ugh. Such a pain. Alright, let's see if we can nail this. There we go. What are my opinions on the new frame? On Lavos or the new one that's not been released yet? If it's the new, I actually know nothing about it. I don't really watch the dev streams. They honestly just bore me. They really do. So I catch stuff when it's officially released. Oh, alright, she's going to force us to do this again. Oh no, that vent's already exposed. How do I not throw this? Oh, whatever, let's throw it. .2021 frame new. Yeah, it's I've completely forgotten the name of it. I did see a brief post on Reddit about it, but just saying that it exists, it's a thing. That's all I know. Come on down. Just kill this for a bit. Ah, here we go. We just need to get in position as soon as this tornado stops. Find the one. Oh, someone else got it, I think. Yep. Alright, cool. Out we go, gents. N7 already on the door here. Nice. Now your username, N7 Bunzo, reminds me of the film Around the World in 80 Days. Specifically, when they're at the character Jackie Chan plays, when they're at his hometown. You got that lovely old lady just handing out the tea to everyone, going, Banzai! Over and over and over. It reminds me exactly of that. Mass Effect. Of course it is. Yeah. I knew that. Definitely. You'll forgive me, I've never actually played Mass Effect. But instead it just reminds me of that. It's such a cute and ridiculous scene. I love it. Do I think Inaros needs a rework? No, actually. Inaros could be a lot better, but he's loved by a lot of people for just how simple he is. There's so many frames out there, sometimes you do need to have a simple one. One that is basically brain-dead survivability. It's not the best at surviving. There are better options out there. Certainly Inaros takes a lot to get him to the point where he's really good at surviving. Right now, I'm using Adaptation, which you get from Arbitrations, and I'm using Arcane Grace, which you get from either farming the heck out of an event or suffering your way through untold numbers of Eidolons. And then I've got primed or umbral mods on top of that. Now that's a lot to make him tanky when frames like Mesa, frames like Nyx, frames like Revenant, frames like Rhino, for God's sake, they can tank so much better. They can tank so much better. So no, Inaros doesn't need a rework. He's the lazy tank for the people who want one that just tanks. And he's got a strong theme to him as well. And he's not a wishy-washy one. I can understand people wanting him to have a rework because they want him to be more interesting, but nah. And there we go. Only Sarah says redeem picker frame Octavia. So the next mission will be using Octavia. Alright then. After this, I need to do some endo farming, so I guess I'm using Octavia for exactly that on whatever the arbitration is. Hopefully we've got the Octavia strength boost, otherwise that one's going to waste. Yeah, next mission will be using Octavia. And I am still at full health. Octavia is going to be having a prime. I did see that as well. She's got a prime coming soon. That'll be nice. People who want to play Octavia will no longer have to deal with such a horrible grind that it is to get Octavia. How do I like Octavia? She's grown on me. When I first had her, she was the first frame I really considered selling. Never actually got around to it, and thank goodness for that. Octavia is actually a very powerful frame. She's not the most intuitive to play, but she's a good one to play. Her metronome could do with a rework in how its buffs are applied. I get they wanted to have the whole dancing on the beat kind of feel. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. And the fact that it requires you to use the exact beat of your music actually makes it where most people, myself included, will just cheese it. We'll just cheese it. Warframe is a game to be cheesed, so I would like if her third ability was reworked a bit so it didn't rely on that. Aside from that, it'll be fine. Octavia is a great frame. Now I understand that Zephyr's getting some changes again. I really hope they have a good look at her, but from what I glimpsed Reddit, I don't think they're doing any decent changes to her, but we'll see, we'll see. I've been surprised before. Where's the arachnoids? There's arachnoids. Ah! You there! Oh, wow, okay. He just died to something. Heavens knows what, because I didn't shoot him. I like her, but don't know how to play. Well, you're going to get a crash course on it in just a few moments then. As soon as we've wrapped up this, I'll show you how Octavia works. Because I'm going to need to use her properly for that next mission. Sniping above the spider. Okay, well, fair enough. That's one way to kill him. You missed one. Man in the sky. No, 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 no. Haha! Juked, Beard. You got juked. Oh dear, that's good. More thermia. Come on. Smash this. More arachnoids. More cans. I think that's one over here. Yes, it is. Why does it only show this when you're 50 meters away? This fight is a lot bigger than that. Hey, you dropped this. Ha! Let's get this one. Oop. Get this one as well. Oh, we lost the sound on that one. That was weird. There's another arachnoid. No, 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 no. Aha, gotcha. Grab the thermia vent. Get ready to throw the canister. Chuck! She's still not heating up that much. I feel like she's just kind of heating up herself. Ah, this one just pulled her down. I saw that happen. Alright, is he killing some out of here? Oh wait, she's overheating. Come on, just a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. Come on! That's it! Bam! It is a long mission. It's about 15 minutes to do this one each time, and you have to do it a minimum of 6 times to get Hildren. So yeah, it's quite a bit together. Alright. Drop it down, bring it in, and... we're Gucci. Ta-da! This time I'm going to use Cosmic Crush to get my loot. Nah, you don't get to flee. Alright. Boom! That time I got it all. Another shocking step ephemera blueprint. I ain't using that one. There we go, and the toroid. Get out of the way of the explosion. Boom! Alright, we're good. Wow, look at all these cans up here. He was really going heavy on that sniping. We don't need to extract though. Don't we? I mean, I've got the last toroid I need now, so I'm good to go. We can just go back in the cave. I didn't know you could do that actually. Huh. Fair do, but I don't actually need to go there. I actually didn't know we could go in the cave. That's good to know. There we are. Smashed it. We lost a dog along the way. Kinda sad. Shitload of canisters here, yeah. But we got there. Mission completed. I have no idea what else I need to build Hildren, so I should probably look into that. GG. GG. Alright. Let's head out of Fortuna, head to the Orbiter. Have a quick peek, see if I can do Hildren yet, or if I need to farm some other pieces for her. If I need farm pieces, we'll leave that to a little bit later, I think. Let's have a quick look. Areno, Hildren. Yeah. Alright, so I need some spores, I need some iron crystal, I need some sludge, I need some spores, That's going to be easy to get, but I'll get that later. That can wait. Fun fact, says Dog. Harrow parts don't exist when I play. What are you talking about? Everyone's got Harrow parts. Look at this. I've got loads of Harrow parts. Loads of them. But if it's the systems you need, yeah, nah. Alright, so, Octavia time. Let's have a look at her. Here we go. So, Octavia, this is the standard go-to build I've been using for. I'm actually going to switch out Arcane Acceleration now. Do I want that one for health? Regen? Actually, I need a stronger build than this. Do I have a stronger one made? None of these look like the strong builds I need. No. Alright. That one's a decoy one. Is it a decoy one? Yeah, it's a decoy one. Or is that one the decoy one? Alright, whatever. I'm just going to take this one and I'm going to completely destroy it. Whatever. I don't know what the build is. I'll build it in just a sec. What music am I using? I am using Stream Beats. We're currently listening to the synthwave for Stream Beats. I've got... Oh, we're missing out on a wisp. Also, it's 9 minutes till it switches over, so we'll want to do this quickly. Let's switch this back in. Alright, Beard and Dog, I'm presuming you would like to join in. N7, would you like to join in as well? Mr. Banzai? Whilst I figure out my build. Let's see. So, we need survivability. That is an absolute must for this. So, for that, I'm going to grab Rolling Guard. And I'm going to grab Prime Vigor. Reason being for that is I want the health and shield on one mod. I want the two of them just because that extra shield regeneration actually comes in quite handy. Excavation, that's right, yeah. So let's bring you in again. It was invite N7 Banzai. There we go. Alright. Now, Hildren's very good at holding down a location. Dog's got Equinox, so that can easily put stuff to sleep. Or he can maimify everything. Depends on how he wants to play that. Adaptation, yeah. Adaptation is a good one to have for this as well, so we're going to do that. That 3-mod defense, that's going to be suitable for our defensive side of things. For the aura, I'm going to use enemy radar, because I want to have a better idea where enemies are coming from, frankly. I think everyone should be a little bit more focused on that, because this is an arbitration. I'm going to bring Arcane Grace for that health regeneration. That's going to come in clutch. The rest of this, we can then focus on Octavia's kit. Now I'm going to run a defensive approach to this. So I'm going to run a range and duration focus build. Range is the bigger of the two that I want to focus on. I can also put in overextended, yep. And then duration, we got prime continuity. And then I am out of capacity, really. I'm thinking, do I want overextended? Because losing that does make it where these are weaker in their buffs. I'll skip overextend. We don't need that much range. I would like to instead use some auger mods. Reason for these, that's going to give us... We've already got the auger reach, so we'll grab all of these. So that means then I'm going to gain 120% of the energy I use in shields. That's going to be a nice bit of extra recovery as we go through this. I do realise I'm actually running a very low energy build here. So what I'm going to do is instead actually take back out Augur Secrets. I don't need the strength, it's not a concern. I use Flow instead, give me some energy on this. And yeah, 300% bonus is additive. Only so I was saying, Octavia don't need range. Abilities do hard work on range, if you could remember. I'm just going to point out a moment here that I am going through describing this frame out for you. You said you weren't too familiar with her kit. Believe me, range is a good idea. The range on Metronome increases the range at which your allies can actually join in to the benefits of it. The range on Resonator means it's going to have a much larger charm radius. The range on Amp means it's going to affect a much wider area, working in all together with this. The range on Mallet means it affects a much wider area. All of these benefit from range. So you want range. Range is what you want. So, I'm going to bring the Foreman. Foreman's a nice all-round weapon for this. Comac, I'm going to switch out for the new core, because clearing out groups of mobs is what I'm going to need to have as a support here. So if that runs out, when it runs out of ammo, I need to have a quick switch. Cronin Prime, I mean, it's reliable melee. I'll stick with it. Vazarin, yeah, I'm going to stick with Vazarin because it's got the protective dash. We can use that on the excavators, if it's still excavation. It's alright. So, let's do this. Yep, it's still there. Everyone, I think, is ready to go. I'm bringing Carrier Prime, which is going to die, but that's just kind of by the by, really. If I keep up my cloak, it should theoretically survive, but, you know, it's probably going to die. I don't want to bring a Kavat, though, because Kavats have a tendency to just completely murder themselves. Dog saying 1 second infusing. Yeah, that's fine. So the basic premise for Octavia, then. Her first ability, it gets enemies to shoot it. It creates a little orb, a beatbox that they shoot. And when they shoot it, they cause it to amplify the damage and deal it out to all enemies within its zone. If that zone is over her fourth ability, it doubles the range of it, which is a huge deal. The second ability, on its own, it's a charming orb. It'll go around picking up enemies and getting them to follow it. It completely neutralizes most enemies. However, if you use her 1 and 2 together, the orb picks up the, what's it called? The beatbox thing. And it rolls that around, getting the enemies to shoot it, and adding on loads of damage. So the fourth ability, it doubles the range of her first ability. Yeah, doubles the range of her first ability when her first ability is active on her fourth. The third ability, that's this one here, allows people to gain various buffs. The most important one is you crouch a few times and you cloak. It's amazing. And then the fourth ability, it increases weapon damage. It also increases the damage and range of her first ability, as I said. So altogether, she's got some infinite scaling damage, a fair amount of it as well. It's AoE, despite it being enemy versus enemy damage, which is usually terrible, but not with Octavia. The main thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use this defensively. I'm going to see if we can get away with using that, because it'll go around charming enemies. I could use the augment to tell it to stay in one place. Main thing is I want it to go around and pacify people. Although, if we've got a Vauban doing Bastille stuff, we don't need to worry so much. We do need to get those power cells. I'm going to work on that now. And we got Hildren doing amazing Hildren things, yeah. Hildren is definitely going to smash this out. I think Beard said he had the Hildren strength buff, which is basically a guaranteed full armor and shield strip. That's a huge buff to have. Although, looking at... I don't know if he's using it or not. Yeah, with this crew already, I don't actually need to focus too much on using my Octavia kit. You see, I can just spam crouch to make sure I've got that invisibility. And now keep the enemies away from me. So what I'm going to switch to is using the 1 and 2 together then, as a damaging thing. You see that golden ring I've got? That's the range in which this is causing damage, and that's why you want the range buff. Because the very nature of circles, you increase the range, you increase the area by a square of the increase of the range. So a little increase becomes a huge one. And if I put that down as well, at 4th, this amplification zone goes everywhere, and the range on this becomes obscene. There's not a lot of enemies around at the moment, but they are beginning to shoot it. The more they do that, the more they just mess themselves up. It is great for long-term runs. Absolutely amazing for it. As you see, I can just go invisible on demand, pretty much. All say Octavia don't need range. Who's all? I'm not saying this because I played the game for 5 minutes and feel like it. I'm saying this from 900 hours of experience. Octavia plus range does wonders. If you've got a specific purpose in mind, you can build specifically for that. And sometimes you won't want range for that. For example, there are people who are holding very tight choke points. They don't need range. If you're in a very tight choke point and keeping it there, yeah, you don't need range. If you are giving invisibility to yourself and not to your allies, sure, screw the range. But if you're using a generalist kit to support multiple different levels and multiple different areas, you need your range. She benefits hugely from it, and any guide that says ignore range forever, you're either misreading the guide or you can stop listening to that person because they don't know what the hell they're talking about. Octavia's first priority is range, second priority duration, low priority on strength unless you know exactly what you're doing and have a very specific purpose in mind. I'm going to presume for the majority of people here, you're already familiar with my YouTube channel. But if you aren't, I do a number of different guides. Basically everything you could want to do with a frame. I'm working through the vast majority of roles. So if you are unsure about what you can do, and what frames will do what things, what will be the best choices, pop on over to youtube.com/kengineer and that'll give you basically all the different bits and pieces you need. I'm going to have to focus on the excavator's health, because whilst we have got... And thank you, Beard, for linking that. Yeah, whilst we've got a number of defensive frames here, these enemies can still get through and cause us mayhem. Apparently that last one was close. I wasn't paying attention to the excavator health. But we are going to need to focus on that. Yeah. We've got a decent setup, which can do pretty well overall. Pretty well. Main thing is keeping an eye on those arbitration drones. They really mess up pretty much every bit of this. You look at that, all of them are charmed. Every last one of them are like, oh, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Until the drone comes along. The drone messes it up. So you can use her 2 defensively, or you can use 2+1 offensively, or just her 1, if you don't mind it staying in one spot. Yes, you're still on YouTube. Awesome. Glad to hear it. As I'm just using 2 and 3 at the moment, I'm not using my 4th ability to conserve the energy. That needs to go down again. Keep up the defenses. Let's head over here. Alright, okay. I can't get that one without abandoning this location. So I'm actually going to wait here. I'm going to wait for this one to be fully used up, and then I'll go over to get that. What I don't want to do is leave this to get murdered. That'll be bad for us. I know we've got Vauban here as well, but it's never a good idea to leave a person just on their own defending excavators. They can get murdered pretty easily. Alright, it's just vortexing in some, but we need to deal with this. There we go. And that allows them all to get murdered. Alright. That's completed. They've got enough power cells over at C, so let's just go over and grab the Vitus Essence. You write what you're comfortable to write. I understand that the best way to learn a language is to try to immerse yourself in it as much as possible. I say that with no experience learning anything other than English, because I am terrible at German and worse at literally everything else. Yeah, you write what you're comfortable to write. Next dig is 1 kilometer away. Oh, that's fun. Alright, let's just run. You can see, whilst my 3rd ability has timed down now, I've got the cloak still carrying over from it. I've got another 5 seconds on it, so I can do it now to reactivate it cheaply, and there we are, back up to 26 seconds of cloak. You can see in the top right, the crossed out eye symbol. Why don't I use the 4? I'm still repositioning at the moment. Like I say, the 4 is good for enhancing your damage, and it's good for extending the range and damage of her first ability. I'm not using her first ability right now, and I don't need to use it for the damage enhancement, because right now I'm basically just one-shotting almost everything. I could pop it down here to support the team. And in fact, I've just done that because why not? But that's not a crucial element of this at this stage. What I'm going to do now is a demonstration. I'm going to... let's see, where's the best place? Yeah, we've got enemies coming here. I'm going to pop down just her first ability, not the second one as well. Oh, needs cloak. You see, this stays in position now, and it's got a huge range on it. So any enemies that come through here, they'll get to this, they'll shoot this. It's prioritized when you use it on its own. They'll focus on it, and that causes them to kill themselves. You see, look at that. The damage tick's going out there, and then Beard just kind of kills them anyway, but they will kill themselves. So it allows you to scale with your damage, because they shoot into each other. I'm going to move it over to this location, I think. Let's re-up the fourth ability. Oh, don't worry, Beard, you didn't know I was on this spot. I'm invisible half the time anyway. Now this one, it needs lots of power cells, so I should probably be working on that as well. Oh, hey, power cell. Cool. Yeah, we do need to be aware about that, because if we don't have power cells, we don't get our rewards, you know? No scorpion. No. Are we getting cryotic from this? We are. Oh, good, I need that. Surprise! And back into the shadows. Yeah, no other frame can give out group invisibility quite as easily as Octavia. I mean, look at how I play it, it looks so easy. Yeah, I mean, as I say, I've got about 900 hours in the game. I should be making it look easy at this point. Plus, I am using the best primary weapon in the game. So, you know, it's gonna look easy. Although, I still need to get power cells. That I am failing to get right now. So, let's put down this. And that defensively. Let's go find some power cells. I'm risking the safety of the extractor here, because the enemies aren't coming towards me. There we go. Checking on the HP of it, it's still not been attacked, which is good. Actually, there's no damage numbers over here. Alright, let's see. Is he going to shoot himself with it? Or, oh wait, he was stunned by Equinox's main. Never mind. That's why he was just stood there. He was stunned by Equinox. This is now fully powered. I'm going to re-up my defensive casts here. Now 1500 hours, don't know how to play her. Experiment, my man. Experiment. That's how you learn these things. Also, just got all that Vitus Essence. I need to fly out of all that because I ain't got cloak. Now we can cloak. And we're safe again. Let's take out these drones. There it is. Blast all these guys down. Hey, we got a sculpture. Good, that's what we're here for. Sculptures mean endo. I'll be using the sculptures I get from this mission for endo. I know, normally a bit sacrilegious, but I do need the endo. Let's grab one of these, head over to the new location. Now you've burnt out from leveling and can't play. That's fair enough. If you're not having fun, don't play the game. That's a very simple rule. One everyone should stick to. If you're not having fun, don't play the game. It's a game after all, not a job. So yeah. There's plenty of other games out there, and by doing so, you make it fun to come back to Warframe later on. And if it never becomes fun later on, hey, you've lost nothing then. Yeah, definitely don't play if you're burnt out. It's not worth it. Not for the login bonuses, not nothing. Alright, we need no more power cells for this, so that's absolutely fine. I'm going to stay defending this location though. There's the next one. It's 200 meters that way. I could do it, but no, I'm going to stay defending here. I'm going to put down that ability again. I know there's not many enemies actually getting through us. We are smashing them right now. But if they do start getting through, that will draw them away from our objective here. Also helps that we've got every defensive ability going. Now, not everyone knows this, but the power cells, they don't just charge up this thing, they also recharge its shields. So if you notice the shields have gone down on it, you can use that to recharge them fully. It's a good defensive tip there. It's not a huge game-saving thing. Not game-breaking, that's for certain, but it'll help you out. Okay, you don't always be leveling. Yeah, that's fair enough. I mean, there are different ways of leveling frames as well. There's so many different mission types to explore. You don't have to do things the most optimal way. Do them the fun way. That's what I do half the time. Batman Canada discovered something interesting yesterday. Maybe a bug, maybe intentional, but never heard anyone mention it before. Oh, what's that then? Curious to learn about this. You see, look at that damage. We're starting to get some decent ticks on them, and they're all doing it themselves. Oh, I need to roll out of this situation. The defenses all vanished for a moment there. That wasn't great. But the excavator successfully finished. Let's head over to these other locations. They definitely need some defense over here because this thing is losing some shields. Oh, it's losing everything. Alright, quick. So that is going to draw their fire. Now they're going to shoot at this. I just take out the drones to make sure they definitely get hit. The Wolf Sledge doesn't use combo counter on heavy attacks, says Blackman Calendar. That is interesting. I don't think it's meant to do that, no. We need a power cell because this thing has no shields. It's regenning them, but I want it to regen all of them now. There we go. Pop down my fourth, re-up my third. We've got Beard on defense here. But we got this down as well, so any enemies that are shooting should be focusing on this. There we go. And another sculpture for us. Nice. You can make some weird builds of it in mind. I can imagine you could, yeah. If you don't use up your combo, well, you can just skip any kind of heavy efficiency. That clears up a couple mods straight away to allow you to do some pretty impressive stuff. I can see how that'd be quite powerful. Let's grab that power cell. Nuke these guys because I can. Alright, let's go. The Kuva Nuker is a great weapon. I love it. It's not normally my first choice as a secondary, but it's a great secondary. When you need to actually get work done rather than just dicking around, Nuker. Over here, this needs some power. There we go. I'm going to pop down the Charm Orb again this time, but I'm going to do it distant. I'll link you my build in a bit, says Batman Calendar. Awesome, yeah. You can PM it over to me, and I'll be able to read it, or have a look at the build once we're out of this mission. Let's re-up my defense. Re-up the offense. Nuka, hardly know her. Classic. Well then. That breach surge made it look like I was actually beaming his soul out of him or something. No, that's an Necros thing to do. Alright. Let's pop this down over here. We've got some enemies on the approach. Let's see if we can trick them into killing themselves over there. And there's now no enemies on the approach. Okay, cool. How about Gara? Is she good? She's pretty decent in a lot of ways. She can make a pretty hefty explosion with her fourth and first combo ability. She's got some pretty nice damage reduction, which can be applied to basically everything, so that's good as well. Her third ability, not only is it a decent trap of enemies, it is also a huge source of energy with the augment. So, yeah, I'd say she's pretty good. And you get an early game too. Good frame, good frame. My best damage was 2 million. Sounds reasonable for Gara, yeah. Have I... Am I holding on to it? Oh, I am. I'm just invisible, so I can't tell. Alright, so they've activated D. You know what? I'm going to be really cheeky and activate this one here. I'm going to see if I can hold this one myself. Alright, so far so bad. Let's up this a bit. There we go. So that should get their attention. Oh, look at this, look at this. And now if we hop on the fourth ability. There we are. The damage starts to stack and stack. We've got Beard helping out as well, so it's a little bit harder to tell exactly what's going on. But these two aren't working together. That's weird. This ball should be able to pick this up. Alright. There we are. I need to re-up these abilities. Let's pop them together. Again, the ball's not picking that up for some reason. That's weird. Okay. If it can't pick it up, it'll just keep acting as a nice charm. Not ideal for the kind of approach I'm going for here, but it still works. Oh, gotta make sure those drones don't get in the way though, because without the charming effect, we don't have defenses here. And we need power cells. Right, there's some. Hey, Gorgon Blueprint. As if we've not already got a million of those. Right, first ability, second ability. Make sure Cloak is up, fourth ability. Honestly, I was saying I now have Prisma, Scanner, and Nikana. Oh, Prisma, Nikana, and Scanner Augment. It's a lot of damage. I do. Have you guys reached Railjack energy cap? No idea. No idea. Now, we need more power cells, I think. Is a power cell here? Thank you. Boom, this one's now fully powered. Pop down these. Oh, dog needs to die again. Great. Alright. We're slowly working our way through this. We've got Beard on the defense here, but the orb can handle that very well as well. That's going to be a demonstration. No. It's too busy shooting us. Not so great. Dual Sword's good at 100% damage. It does, yeah. There's a specific mod for the Dual Sword, which gives it that plus 100% damage there. Yeah, it works for Gara's stat stick, her first ability. Alright. I'm just going to dig around here a moment. Also, those guys go off to the next location. Just going to pop this down. Have a look at that. They should start shooting it and murderize itself. Watch this. See how that damage just starts climbing? I'm not shooting her. She's shooting herself and just dying for it. Bam. Can you imagine that? One enemy did that to themselves. This amplifies it to all enemies. If you have a couple of them shooting it, bam, they're all gone. And it holds on to that damage for a bit. It decays with time. It means then you can just keep doing it. That is the strength that makes Octavia pretty damn powerful. Visibly sitting there whilst the enemies just wipe themselves out. It's best on things like survival because they've got nothing else to shoot but themselves. So it gets even more ridiculous. Alright. So, let's pop down a new first ability here. Let's pop a fourth ability on top of it, and get the cloak up. Ideally with Octavia, if you're really min-maxing, you'll stagger your ability usage to get the most out of a passive, because you gain, I think it's 1 energy per second for 30 seconds when you cast an ability. But, yeah. Aside from that, if you don't really mind too much about that 1 energy per second, you can just skip it. Tenno has fallen! Dog is down! Oh no! Now we have to revive him. Like he wanted us to do. Let's just pop down these defensive bits again. The dog said there are a bunch of drones his way. I remember him saying that, so I need to head over to him and save him. Beard should have the excavator location, so I'm just going to go get this done. The longer we wait, the longer we'll be without him, and that's just not a good idea. Okay, and what to use the Unperformer and what very good choice. It depends on what frames you really use that benefit from health and strength, really. Wisp is often a good choice for this. You can use it on If you want to, you can use it on Inaros. Oh, we lost the excavator. That's not good. I'm thinking of using some on Lavos, to be honest. Because Lavos is pretty damn good with the Umbral set. So things like that. Alright, so I've got to him. The enemies are no longer here. So that's a problem. That's a problem. I was hoping there'd still be at least a couple drones near him, but there aren't. So I need to go hunting them down. Let's find these drones so I can rescue Dog. You see, the Fullman is a pretty decent weapon. It's still cleaving through these guys. They're level 96. It's no problem at all. But I can also melee. And just recloak. Make sure the cloak stays up. I'm still not seeing drones. Meanwhile, Beardface has found one and Bonsai has found two. So maybe someone else is going to have to rescue Dog at this rate. Oh, bugger. I did not mean to activate that. Alright. Let's pop this. Pop that. Ah, we're going to lose this one. There's no way I can keep this alive. It's in an awkward spot. I don't think I'm going to manage this one. Nope, there it goes. Yeah, it was at the bottom of the hill there. That's not a good shout. The enemies have such an easy angle on it, from so many angles too. Oh well. Alright, I need to get these bits and pieces to revive Dog, and so far I'm just not getting the drones. I had all those enemies on me, not a single drone. That's annoying. Ah, here we go. Alright. Actually, between everyone, we have enough to revive Dog. Like, Banzai and Beard could head over and revive Dog. So, you know what? I'm going to head over to the excavator, start protecting that. Don't revive till excavators are safe. Yeah. We're going to... Too late to get here. Alright. That defense didn't work out. I got here a bit too late. They're going to go revive Dog. I need to get ready for the next location. But first, let's go grab our loots over here that I've not got whilst being away. There we go. How long into this are we? We're in 25 minutes so far. We can usually handle quite a bit more. I've done Disruption on this. We've done Survival. We can usually handle quite a bit more than this. I'm happy to keep going for now. Dog only went down because he chose to, because he was bugged out. If it weren't for that, we'd all still be alive. I mean, you see, I'm still one-shotting every enemy I come across. Ah, that excavator got absolutely marmalized. I don't think they meant to start that one. Black King of Canada, that's going to be a build, isn't it? Yep, that's the build. We'll have a look at that later. How many excavators we fail? We can fail as many as we want to. This mission doesn't kick us out for failing excavators. It kicks us out for dying. I'm nowhere near it. Let's head on over. Kill this guy whilst I'm here, because screw them. There we go. But how far away is this one? I ran all the way back to these guys, to the excavator, only for it to die as soon as I get there, or just a bit before, and then this one spawns all the way back over at Dog. I mean, come on now. That's one thing I really dislike about excavation missions. They are so large. There we are. Let's pop down some defenses here. We got them charmed at the moment. They should focus on just following the orb. And look, they should be attacking me right now. I'm right here. Nope. That's a second ability for you. Who needs an Aras when you have Grendel? I mean, Grendel's a good tank choice. He's not as good as an Aras, I'd say, though. Not as good at all. Although his ability to just remove enemies entirely, that does make him pretty decent. Dog, what they mean is that you have a corpse. You've been revived. You've left behind the corpse. Or rather, there was a corpse. Who plays an Aras or Grendel? Well, I played an Aras earlier. Just for some lazy tank. Yeah, an Aras is for people who just don't want to really be thinking about abilities or staying alive. They're just are alive. Speaking of, I should probably cloak up. Cloak, thank you. And Grendel's a meme. But he's got some power to him, it's just... he still feels like a meme. Excuse me, got a little bit of hiccup there. Something. Naros doesn't have good abilities. He's got some stuff that can kind of work, but yeah, they're not good. They're not good. Even his fourth ability, which, yeah, it's all about giving him the extra armor. The extra armor's not really that big of a deal. It's not a huge amount. Alright, let's keep this cloak up. Gotta make sure that is available. Get the second ability down just to make sure I've got the full charm going on. Hey, Idoku! Good to see you. How are you doing today? Just making our way through an arbitration at the moment, because I need Endo, funnily enough. And I don't want to use any of the statues I've already placed, so I'm only going to use the ones I get from this mission. We've completed this dig, so we need to head over to the next one. Yeah, Lavos is only good for a shotgun. Excuse me, sorry, what? Lavos is good for a lot more than his shotgun. Cedo plus Lavos together, they do amazing things, but Lavos on his own is an incredible frame. Very tanky, like Inaros levels of tank he can pull off, realistically speaking, because he's got so much armor, he can just survive. He's got an instant self-heal on his one. And his abilities overall, they make for such a powerful kit. His fourth ability, oh, the rolling thunder of a nuke that it becomes. So long as you set it up right. Lavos is good. Inaros is 4 with his augment pretty good. It's okay. It's really just kind of okay. You know, there's a lot of abilities that put it to shame. There really are. I'd like to say I haven't used him, so I don't know why I did show an opinion. Yeah, that's a good question to ask. That's a good question to ask. I'll leave you to that one. I'll leave you to figure that out. Alright, second ability's gone down. Let's focus it back again. And look at that. It just charms them all. It's great. They're like, oh, what do we do? What do we do? Oh no. Oh, there's a ball. Follow the ball. Octavia's a great frame. She's best played muted like I've got her though, because honestly, if you were listening to the music my Octavia's doing right now, you'd be asking me to mute it as well. It's just a droning sound. Look at that beat. It's horrible. Horrible, don't do it. So I always have her muted. Dog's starting to think why he took Equinox. I mean, Equinox is a powerful frame. Very powerful. It's just, you need to make sure there's none of those drones in the way first. Oh, I need that. Yeah, there we go.
An artifact has been located. Proceed to the dig site.
I think Inaros' first ability might be good for stealth kill. Oh, for the finisher kills. Yeah. It can do that. There are other options, I think, which are probably better overall. But yeah, it can certainly set up finishers. You can combine that with, say, Banshee's Silence. Just swap out something on Inaros for that, to then get bonus damage on those finisher kills. That can work out well for you too. Just going to pop down these abilities, give it some extra damage. We don't really need it, but I'm doing it anyway. Look at that, it just goes straight through. And if I land a headshot, they just die. Oh. Dead. And it's so easy to land the headshots. That's on that guy for some reason. That gal, I should say, it was a scorpion. This is why I have so many headshots on record, really, because you line them up, and it does so much more. Up to that guy. That guy kind of tanked one. I mean, it's a straight up double damage boost. Why would you not want to have double damage? I'll say I need 250k to kill at the moment. Yeah, but you get a load of that just from killing the individual enemies. The problem with Equinox against the Grineer is that she doesn't take into account their armor. So they actually need a lot more hit points to kill than they're worth. That's where Equinox falls down. She doesn't have that problem with the Infested or with the Corpus, because of course they don't have armor. But with the Grineer, yeah, they have a lot more health. Sorry, they have a lot more survivability than they have health, what I'm saying. Use Banshee and Redeemer on MR rank up, but don't remember what mission needs to kill from range. Banshee and Redeemer used for MR 9 and 19. That's where they work. Alright, this one's about done, and B is going to blow up. There's no defending that one, I don't think. Nope. That one got popped too soon. Is Foreman built for crit, or do you go for hybrid? Crit. Foreman has pretty terrible stats when it comes to status, whereas its crit is already right up there. You don't need the hybrid on it. It just does so much damage in and of itself. And realistically speaking, hybrid these days, either you're doing hybrid for the sake of a melee weapon, because they benefit from it through condition overload, or you just need to proc viral. As soon as you get viral, or viral heat at a stretch, that's as much proc as you need for a primary weapon. No, Foreman, I've got it fully built for crits, because it works best that way around. Building status really just going to end up costing you. Ooh, okay, don't want to get killed by that. Bombards can get nasty at this level. Let's not deal with that. Let's instead just charm everyone. What are you going to do? Yeah, Foreman is an amazing crit weapon. The nerfs to its Riven disposition have really hurt it. There's no lying about that. No getting over it. I don't use the Riven anymore because the Riven disposition is so low, and yet it still cleans house. Oh, there's a lot of zero damage, which means there is something back there screwing this up. There we go. I'm doing, to each enemy, I'm doing what, about 1,000 damage? Maybe less depending on their armor. I'm doing it to so many enemies at once, it's just adding in so much. Yeah, they're starting to get tanky. Yeah. I mean, the units should be getting tanky. We're on, what, 35 minutes in. But we've got the kit that we can just keep doing this. Is it just me here that uses all the loadout slots for each frame? Yeah, I used to use loadout slots, but I didn't like the relative lack of customization. I constantly want to mod for different things on different frames. And rather than spending out on the slots and loadouts and trying to put it all together, I just kind of build something on the fly. I know enough about modding to just do it, rather than building it and forgetting about it. So yeah, use loadouts if you're fine with them, but for me, it's just easier not to. It actually takes me less effort to not have loadouts. Alright, we're just coming up on our 15th dig completed. How far do you guys want to take this? Because I know you guys mentioning it's getting a little bit high level for you. Yeah, you're having to really focus on your damage, because I guess 2 of you aren't using the full min, so there's your problem. Dogs say only alive because of Breach. Well, yeah, that's why you bring Breach. Breach Surge, for those unaware. It's saying don't use loadouts except for Hunt and Spy. Yeah, that's reasonable. Spy missions are very different from other missions, so you do have just a winning scenario. Doku, my playing style really likes having a loadout slot to have for each of my frames. I just have my frames set up with generic loadouts for most things, and then I just roll with it. As we saw with Octavia earlier, sometimes I just, rebuild it from the top. Sod it, why not? I know what I'm doing with all of these frames, and there's what, 47 of them now, I think? It's easier for me to just put stuff together on the fly. I know how to do that, so that works for me. Alright, let's give everyone a bit of the weapon damage buff. Let's put out some more crowd control. Yeah, this'll do. And re-up this. Dog saying I'm not using 4 anymore, but weapons are fine. Oh, fair dude, fair dude. I imagine if Beard wanted to, he could be absolutely cleaning house using his first ability right now. Because the Balefire on Hildrin is strong. Also a great mostly status melee, in my opinion, is Oma, because the status is high, its ability is pretty nice. Yeah, I've heard Oma's considered pretty highly by some people. I don't use a lot of melee myself, despite what the melee video might make you think. So I don't really focus on status melees. If I'm using a melee, it's because I need this thing dead more than anything. Yeah, I just kind of skip over melees mostly. I have my couple that do their jobs and that's it. And I know that melee is the meta for high level stuff, but Fulmin works. There's a reason it's one of the most used weapons in the game. The Ignis Wraith is right up there because people are lazy. It's a meme at this point, people are just lazy when it comes to the Ignis. Enjoy 4K shields. Nice. Yeah, I will enjoy that. Oh, Elemental Ward on your one. Ah, okay. Yeah, makes sense. And if you're not using your first ability as a gun, then yeah, there's no point keeping it. Doku, I use a good combo of melee and primary. Yeah, that can work absolutely fine. I do find though, because of the combo mechanic being so powerful, and therefore in a way necessary, typically I'll either melee or primary. Because if I focus primary, the melee one runs out. Even with Naramon, if I'm focusing on melee, on primary for too long, it's just gone. And it's like, okay, well, now I'm just terrible in melee again. So I do just focus on one or the other. It means that I can also build my frame around. Am I taking stuff at longer range fights and jumping around? Or am I getting up close and personal and build for it? I'm melee scum, says Canada. Fair enough. It's not scummy to use melee. It's not scummy. So long as you appreciate that the Foreman is the best weapon in the game. I'm just going to pop down all my abilities. Why not? I'm thinking we can continue this to 20 excavators. I don't want to hang around in this one mission for all eternity. As much as we could absolutely do that. I'm going to take this to 20 excavators, and then we'll dip out. Re-up that second ability. Keep everything charmed. Is it actually going to pick it up? Oh my god, it actually picked it up for once! Hooray! There we go. Now it's hounding them with damage. Look at that. That bombard just annihilated himself. What an idiot. All abilities for me, says Dog. Oh, fair do. So what we have are, a lot of people in chat are the warrior class. Dog likes playing the mage. And me, I'm an arcane ranger. I like my ranged weapons, but also plenty of abilities. Melee on demand. Yes, I am referring to our different playstyles in a medieval RPG style now. Mage, warrior, ranger. Yo. No more shooting. No. No. Eek. 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 I've run out of energy. Shit. 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 Come on, give me the energy for my third ability at least. This is why I don't spam all abilities down with this build. Oh, there we go, got the energy. Someone dropped pizzas. They didn't need to do that, I was trying to fight it through, but it's okay. Yeah, if you drop all of Octavia's stuff too quickly, you can suddenly run out of energy at the moment that you need it most. You have to be careful about that. Is there a power cell down here? Yes, there is. Alright, cool. Yeah. Oh, I can heal this, aren't I? Oh, there we go. I completely forgot I brought Vazza in. Ha! There we go. Much better. Much better. And it's done. Alright, cool. Oh, why didn't I think about that sooner? Flap, 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 flap. Alright, let's protect this one. Pop down second ability. Do third. Cloak up. Cloak up, cloak up, cloak up, cloak. Thank you. Oh, that's fifth. I want fourth. There we go. We've got Charming. We've got Bastille. We've got it completed. Alright, let's head to the next one. 2 more to go. Now, if you are enjoying the channel, don't forget that you can hit that follow button to get a notification as soon as I go live. And it also gives you 300 spanners if you would like to interact more with the spanner options down at the bottom. And if you would like to support the channel further, which I would very appreciate if you are able and willing to do so, you can subscribe. You can either use your Amazon Prime with your Prime Gaming to subscribe for free, or if you've already used that somewhere, you can of course subscribe for, it's around about $5 in most regions, I think. But you don't have to. You can still engage in gameplay, you can still be in the chat, you can still join the Discord without being a subscriber. Whilst you do get a few benefits with it, it's mostly there to support the channel, if you'd like to do that. But we're wrapping up on this, 2 more excavators to go. Anyone here with friends with New Loka? Yes, I do New Loka. Dog saying, with my current Ember, I can go 30 minutes on Steel Path, only ability kills, same with Ash. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Ember can deal a lot of fire damage and armor strips, she's a nuke, and has built-in tank. And Ash, well, Blade Storm and Invisibility. What more is there to say? Yeah, I'm not surprised you can go that far with them. Most frames, if you're playing sensibly, can go indefinitely. Most frames. There are some, Banshee, that can't quite do the same. Banshee's a struggle. If you use something Helminth on her, you know, switch something out, then it's doable, but yeah, overall, nah. Nah. Alright, let's pop down some more abilities. I haven't used those in a while. There we go. I'm just sticking with the stuns again. Keep the enemies occupied. Oh, I need to be cloaked if I'm doing that. You can go pretty far with Banshee Pillage. Yep, that's what I'm saying. If you don't subsume something, she struggles. If you do not Banshee stuff on Banshee, then yeah, Banshee can do better. Why go on a long survival with Banshee? That's a very good question. The answer is don't. That's what... If you want to do it for a challenge, you can, but yeah, nah. Nah, nah. Banshee wants to know your location? Well, she can press 2 then and use a sonar, can't she? Alright, we've very nearly wrapped up on this penultimate excavator. 1 more to go. Yeah, we've got my defensive orb here, so I'm going to start moving off to the next one. The orb won't follow that quickly. There we go. Lol, why don't I use it too? Well, you mean Banshees too? I mean, I'm not playing Banshee at the moment, so that's probably why. Yeah, I do use her too from time to time when I play Banshee, but I just play her so rarely that it doesn't really come up. That is a lot of enemies. Let's just nuke this for a bit. There we go. Alright then. Re-up the defenses. Yep. Getting shot at. Oh god, we lost it. Didn't realise there were some enemies right there. My bad. I should have looked at the minimap. Alright, cool. We'll do this one instead then. There's a little bit too many guys there. We weren't quite ready for that one. Dog said he doesn't use Embers too. Oh, right, Embers too, yeah. I mean, some people just see it as a little bit too much effort, I suppose. Like, a little bit too much micromanagement, and I can absolutely get behind that. I look at it similarly myself, but with an appropriate build, it's not that big of a deal. It's just, you need an appropriate build. Catch 22 every time. Why should I have constant CC? I mean, yeah, if you're not taking damage, you don't need to resist it, do you? However, her second ability does enhance your damage output, dog. It does make you stronger, so bear that in mind. With full charge on her 2, her 3 becomes a total armor strip. Her 4 just deals more damage. Her 1, if you really use it, deals more damage. You know, it does work out. And it just takes a little bit of micro, really. Alright, let's re-up these abilities because they keep going down without me noticing. There we are. And I'll pop them 1 here, just bring that ball back. Here it comes. Oh. Okay, it's going that way. Cool. That'll help us keep the enemies off just that little bit more. Get rid of that guy. Our man in the sky throwing his little balls around. Dog saying only spam 1 and 4. I mean, you do you then, mate. You do you. You can probably get further by, you know, not doing just that, but you do you. If it works for you, it works for you. By the way, 1 is breach. Well, yeah, that obviously changes things a bit if you switch to that. That'll add some more damage in and some crowd control. Yep. Let's re-up our survivability. There we go. This is halted, so we need to get power cells. Where are some power cells? There's 1 that's just spawned here. 2 that's just spawned here. Nice. There we go. We're Gucci. We got this. We got it. Oh, I just tried to shoot Beard instead of the enemy on the end of Beard's tether. And another Vita Essence. Oh, there's 1 over there. I'll stay here. I want to make sure these guys get this. Make sure that cloak is fully upped. Yes, it is. Alright. D is just going to blow up. I don't care about D. Because we're about to hit 20 excavators, so now I want to extract. But first I'm going to grab this Vita Essence and then I'm extracting. So yeah, we're done. GG on this mission. Just got to get a way out of here, basically. Making sure to get to this nice and quick, because somehow I missed it earlier, but that's fine. GG in chat, just to make sure, if they've muted the stream, they know that we're done now. Maisie Octavia, thank you. I rose to your challenge in a way I'm sure you did not expect. Octavia is a good frame. I feel sorry for anyone who does what I was thinking about doing when I was a new player and selling Octavia. She is so much better than that. Mark exit. Alright, exit is marked. What a solid mission. That was a good 50 minutes. Let's have a quick peek at what we've won there. Water, 2 Vias, 8,000 extra endo on top of that. Some amount of credits. And we're going to get quite a bit of Vita Essence from this, I think.
We need another power cell for the excavator. Yep. Excavator destroyed.
Very solid run. Here we go. We're all good. You wanted to see how she was good? Yeah, well, got a crash course on that then, haven't you, my man? There we go, 20 Vita Essence. 20? I guess it's just 20 then. Alright. Oh, we would have got more from that, but maybe not. It was 10 excavators, so I thought it was... I did think it was more than that. Hey, I'll take it. Maybe it's reporting wrongly, who knows. Let's just check what we're up to in terms of Vita Essence total now. I have 95. Ooh, so close to 100. Alright, so time-wise, where are we at? We have got time for just a little bit more. And Beard says he can finally craft the Cyber. Yeah, fair do on that. Oh, my voice is threatening to go. First of all, quickly, Chaotic. Is there anything I want to build with this? Ah, yes, Sarpa, good. There we go. That's been waiting a while. Nice. Need to buy a break if you guys want to roll more with me. We're probably close to wrapping up. We've got time for one more mission. But first, I do want to check, like I promised Black Man of Canada earlier. Let's have a look at this Wolf Sledge build he's got. So this is taking into account, he said that he can heavy attack without losing combo. So let's have a look at this. So we've got underranked Blood Rush, but on its way there, I'm guessing. He'll rank it up later. Prime Pressure Point, Prime Fever Strike, Organ Shatter, Weeping Wounds, Killing Blow, Sacrificial Steel, and then this here. More range, more damage, more combo duration, minus damage to Corpus. That minus damage to Corpus is pretty high. And that's a big negative. The Corpus aren't the strongest creatures, NPCs, but even then, that's a lot of negative. Overall, yeah, I mean, you've got your heavy attack wind-up speed. You've got your heavy attack wind-up speed there as well. You've got the damage on the heavy attack. You've got your crit chance. Hold up. Black Man of Canada. You're just going with the 85. You're stacking up 2 crit chance mods on just that. Is that really a... Am I forgetting how they work out in the crit mods? Nope. I thought there was another one you could go for. Critical damage on melee. Yeah, Gladiator Might. I wonder if that would fit in somewhere for you. I mean, for starters, if you're heavy attack focus, I don't know how much status you really want. Because you're not using Condition Overload. You're just going for that really big hit, right? Some of these need modding up a bit. Definitely mod this one up. You want to get that up. Haven't been able to get a better roll? Yeah. Yeah, I feel like Beard's saying there, instead of steel, you could put Gladiator Might into here. On full combo, Gladiator Might is giving you 110% crit chance, unless you've got it on your Sentinel, of course. So you'd be losing 50% crit chance when you can already get a huge amount from Blood Rush if you fully rank it. You'll also then get the extra crit damage to go alongside Amalgam Organ Shatter. So I feel like that could work out quite well for you. I use Grendel to enhance Toxin, useful against Steel Path bosses, hence status. I mean, fair enough. Toxin does you well against the Corpus, and Toxin damage as well as Toxin status get through their shields. I just didn't feel this would be a very status-focused build, to be honest, but if it works for you, go for it. Still overall, though, I've not used the Wolf Sledge to give it a fuller review. As I said, I'm not really a melee guy all that much. But my main thing would be get your mods fully ranked up. Sacrificial Steel, Pressure Point, Fever Strike, Blood Rush, all of these benefit so much from being fully ranked up, especially Blood Rush. Get that one right up there. And then, if it's working for you, keep it up. This game you don't have to max out and stuff. Now, quick break away from that, Beard has also redeemed a Riven raffle ticket, so that is bringing him up to a total of 5 now. We have got a few minutes left on the stream today, about 5 minutes left, and we are on, what's that, 8 raffle tickets. So if you would like to get yourself in on today's Riven raffle, we need 2 more tickets for it to be a draw today, otherwise it rolls over to the next stream, and it is the Jat Kusa Riven, which is up for grabs at the moment. There's 1,200 spanners, you get yourself a very lovely Riven right there. I'm kind of saying, oh, so much work, so much endo. I mean, we just pulled up, what, 8,000-ish endo there, plus some Iron Treasures. We got the Via, we got 2 Vias and an Auto. Yeah, that'll get you very close very quick right there, my man. That'll get you very close very quickly, but just a quick break away from that, Time Reaper as well, picking himself up a Riven raffle ticket right there. There we go, so now there are 9 tickets in the draw. This is your last chance to get in the 1 more ticket, otherwise we're rolling on to next stream. 1,200 spanners if you'd like a shot at it. Dogs 300 under. Ooh! As I say in cool stream, you put a lot of energy into explaining everything. My pleasure on that. Alright, seeing as some guys are a little bit under over, you know what we can do to wrap up then? We're going to go for a relic mission. We're going to go for a relic, and that means I'm going to do the prediction for you. Which reward will we be
Another
choosing?
satisfied customer.
And 7Banzai, thank you very much for following there. Glad you've been enjoying yourself. Welcome indeed to the channel properly now. So, I'm going to pop this up. It's a 2-minute prediction. If you want to get in on that Riven raffle ticket, if you're just a little bit short, or if you just want to cash in, use those channel points now. We're going to go do one single run. I'm going to bring the cursed frame for this. The worst of them all, Zephyr Prime. Why not? They're getting a buff soon. I want to see what it is. So what reward do you think we're going to get? Now remember, if you all bet on one side, no one's going to get any extra channel points out of this. So split your bets, hedge your bets, and see what we get. I'm cool, others can take the Riven. I mean, that's fair enough. You can use your channel points for something else then. Let's just get rid of those existing tickets so I don't mix this up. Dog's going all in. Oh, come on, guys. Someone's got to bet against Dog now. Take every single spanner this man's got. Wipe him out. I mean, Dog, you've got a good chance. I believe in you. Come on, guys. Get it in there. You've got 1 minute. I'm going to load up the relic mission now. We're going to go into... this one. It's low level. I'm just going to walk through it. Zephyr sad. Why do I bully her? Because she's terrible. She's got some good aspects, but otherwise she's terrible. I enjoy her about as much as I enjoy Inaros. And I use them for similar purposes. Just staying alive. Have I seen the skin? I saw a very low resolution thumbnail and then I went to go get lunch, so not really, no. Alright, 20 seconds on that prediction. If you got channel points, now's the time to put them in. Hurry, hurry. If you get the prediction right, you will get yourself those spanners that the other side got wrong. And it's all or nothing. The whole pot goes out to you. There we go, we got a split now. Time to see how this goes. There's enough channel points in it that someone is going to have enough for a Riven raffle ticket. It might be Dog, it might be someone else, but someone's gonna. Ah, this speed! I wasn't ready for speed on Zephyr. Alright, so this is a really easy mission to do. We just need to walk our way through. They're very, 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 very low level. I'm probably not going to see an enemy again because people have gone ahead of me. Yep, not going to see an enemy again. Well, there we go. Enemies are all dead. We've got all of our reactant. That's about the fastest we could have done this. This mission, you can actually go for a high range, medium strength Equinox and just walk through it. It's ridiculous. Oh! Whoops. Too far. 0 damage? No, I did 1% damage. I got 2 kills. The Dog did nothing. Dog saying, I will sell Octavia if I get the Riven. Well, now that's going to be fun, isn't it? Don't sell your frames. No. Also, welcome to the party, Dog. Okay, so our best reward here is a silver. I'm going to take Equinox. No, I'm going to take Titania. So, that concludes that prediction. The reward goes to those who voted yes, silver, which is apparently not the one Dog went for. Dog has just been cleaned out. Oh dear, Dog. Oh no, at least you got 2 tickets in. At least you've got 2 tickets, Dog. Already in the draw, but that is a complete wipeout for you there, if you're being truthful at the very least, and I believe you are. That was a 919. Oh dear. Right, we got ourselves a Titania Prime Blueprint, so that's something at the end there. Time repeat 1174. Oh, come on. Alright, well, we'll chat shit long enough for you to get it, Time. I know you want that Riven raffle ticket. Get yourself a second one, so we'll chat shit just long enough for you. We'll use this time, in fact, if you guys have any preference of where we should go for a raid. I always do a raid at the end of the stream, so we do need to be doing that. Just going to pop out the squad now before Beardface tries to kidnap me. I know what you like, Beard. I'm going to have a quick look at who we're going to be raiding today, just before we do the Riven Raffle draw, because I'm going to give that time to get that final batch of points. And if anyone else would like to join in as well, if you get the points in the meantime, all the more the merrier. In fact, you know who we've not been to for a short while? We've not been to Empathy, and they're streaming at the moment, so we're going to go over to Empathy at the end of this stream. Don't go anywhere just yet, though. We do need to do that Riven Raffle draw. We just need to let time get that little bit closer. I mean, I could rig it. I could do a prediction in your favour, time. But I don't think anyone's going to just give those points away right now. If anything, someone will just snap them up out of your hands. So I'm not going to risk that. We'll just give it a moment. Happy Zephyr just kind of posing as they do. I just like how that messes with the camera. Look at that. Make a bet so I can give time 20 points, says Dog. I mean... Alright. Alright. Start a prediction. Who wants to lose points? Me versus no way. There you go. There's your prediction. I think it should be pretty obvious which one you click if you want channel points and which one you click if you don't want channel points. You know? Go on, be friendly with each other. There we are. Dog's put in his 20 time. Oh, it's more going in. I'm going to close it in 10 seconds because I'm not going to let this run the full way. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, closing it. Who wants to lose points? It goes to No Way. The No Way don't want to lose points, so they can have them. Something here is going wrong, says Dog. Let's have a look. Ta-da! Oh, look at that. 3 different people donated points to you their time. That was lovely. That was lovely. So, Time Reaper now has that Riven Raffle ticket. And that brings us up to 10. Alright then. I guess the way has been set. That Riven is going to someone now. So I'm going to bring up the draw right away for you. Let's switch this over to the Riven Raffle draw page. And just set this up. Here we go. Alright, so I use the same thing as I use for picking a frame, of course. It's just a good old spinner. So we got Beardface, who has 5 tickets. We have Dog, who has 2 tickets. I'm going to split Beards up this way, boy. And we've got Black Man of Canada. He has 1 ticket. And then we got Time Reaper with 2, just at the very end there. There we go. Look at that, them guys. We've got 10 names on the wheel. Who's it going to be this time? Last week it was Black Man of Canada. He got himself a Opticore Riven, I think. Yeah, last time. So, let's spin the wheel. Who's going to take today's Riven? It is... With 5 tickets in play, you kind of saw it coming. It's Beardface. Congratulations, my friend. Congratulations. There is no 26 clems, he says. Well, you didn't use 26 clems. Let me see. Yeah, there's some clems. There we go. Clems are going up on the screen. Congrats to you, Beard. You get the Riven. I'll pop that to you just shortly after stream because we do need to wrap up bits and pieces here first. But aside from that, it's been a wonderful stream once again, guys. Thank you very much for all joining in today. Do remember, if you've not already followed the channel, hit that follow button, and if you would like to as well, give that extra support, subscribe. We're going to go over to MPT now, another wonderful streamer. They're currently on Warframe, I believe. So let's show some love to the rest of the community, and I will see you guys again on Wednesday. Wednesday at 7 o'clock, as ever. So, here we go. Raid is going through. Make sure you hit that button for the raid. You're very welcome there, Banzai, and thank you very much for joining in. It was a pleasure having you in squad as well as on chat today. As always, fight well, Tenno. Bye!